Wow. Thanks for the gifted chip, Benui. Welcome back, PHR. Kira, thank you for 14 months of being exceptional. On your birthday?
Well, I guess you could say you're welcome.
And Chewy Evans, thank you for 14 months. Okay, let me hop back over to 1 second.
Actually, my name's not Ruze.
It's Ruze. Moonpie says, has it been long enough to say that if I were to discover an extinct species, want to go into paleontology, that I would name it after you? You're not allowed to do that, but that would be really fucking funny. That'd be really fucking funny, but a devastating blow to the scientific community, so don't do that. Also, good luck in paleontology, and thank you for 14 months. Holy shit. Annie, thank you for the 5 years. And Banana, thank you for 13 months. Okay, give me a second. I'm about to be out. You guys gotta stop. Let me get off the starting soon. Hold on. Yeah, happy belated birthday. There will be no ass shaking, and I will not talk about what there's gonna be, because who knows? There's gonna be something. Maybe I can improv a little ass shaking. We'll see. Maybear, thank you for a full month. Happy early birthday, I guess. Or sappy early birthday, crappy early birthday. I don't know. That's your business, not mine. Mari, thank you for the gifted chips. And love and life to the fullest. Thank you for okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm not reading any more until I go to my screen. We're done with that. We're done. Is my music quiet? Oh, it's quiet to me. I didn't realize my mixer had it turned down. Flapjack Jackson, congrats on 3D. Thanks for making your 3D debut the day after. Why are you all born in March? What's that about? You guys okay? Also, can I get an early birthday song? You might have to wait till after your birthday. Flappy birthday from everyone to you. Hope it's real. Great now, and you don't when you flap Jackson. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. So, how do you like my singing? Pandam, thank you for 10 months. Congrats on 3D. Can't wait to see what you do with it. We'll see. Huntress Diana, thank you for 14 months and being excited for 3D. And thank you for the chip. Okay, so here's the thing. 3D is definitely going to happen. And that'll happen. And we'll see how that goes. I'm not nervous. You're nervous. Pentapedals, thank you for 12 whole months. It's Holy Fasting Month. Really? And 3D Armis month for me, so maybe truly a good time to be alive. Hell yeah, let's go. Also, thanks for a whole year. And Kristen, thank you for 8 months. Should I do that thing where I read these at the end? That'd probably be smart. Nidu, thank you for the congratulations on 3D and 14 months. I am, in fact, the grandma that will forever... You're a grandma now? Congrats on your new grandchild. That's what it's called. I feel your pain, wild card. There's only one way to fix that, and it's retail therapy. Get a new pop socket. There's a lot of you guys. I guess it's been a couple days since I streamed, huh? I've been pretty busy. In the office. Anyway, thank you for 14 months. Feline 14. Man, it feels like I haven't streamed in like years. I feel rusty. I feel weird about it. I feel angry. Congrats on 3D. Super proud of you and the boys. Super duper excited for it, Ruze. Good. Thank you, Valerian. Thank you for the soup. Callisto says, congrats on 3D, Ruze. Now, excuse me while I go into the corner and start biting other... Please do. Hi, Ruze. My birthday was last Tuesday. Happy late birthday. Also, good luck with 3D. Yeah, I forgot mine's so soon. That's a little scary, huh? That's a little weird. That's a little, gulp. That's a little funky. Where did I get that from? I think I picked that up from fucking Bettle. I think I've just been around Bettle one too many times. And that motherfucker's constantly going, gulp. Sleepy Saber says, I'm so much of a baby, I burst into tears at the... You what? I mean, thank you. Thank you for the 14 months of being a jackass. Renette. Thank you for 13 months. Our least favorite idol is now in all 3 dimensions. Well, no, I'm not yet. I'm not yet. That's technically next week. Am I ready to nerd out in 3D? Because I'm not. Me neither. Good luck and congratulations. Thank you. Feline Fortuna, thank you for the 5 chips. Congrats on the 3D debut. This will be a show to remember. We'll see, but thanks for 14 months of being a jackass, Melly. And for 14 months of keeping Dave, like, doing a magical, definitely willing fist bump. Beautiful. Fist bump matchmaker right there. Hope I'll be able to outdance Jerry. I don't know if anybody can outdance Jerry, but I'll do my best. Thank you. Yay for 3D. Yay. Thanks for 14 months, butts and bears. Okay, cool. I caught up. We did it. Okay. Twitter has been recommending me Homestuck fan art lately. I wonder why. Yeah, that's kind of weird. What's that about? Why is it do? Hey, welcome back. Known as Thorn. I thought you were known as Liz and Ruze and Haka's Hollow Grandthorn. Hey, welcome back, gamer. Remember when I asked the government about 3D? Guess they delivered, I will finally be your least favorite idol. True. Hope your Uncle Herb is... I'm gonna spoil something for you guys right now. I'm just gonna get this out of the way to save you guys unfair hope. Whoever you think is in my 3D is not in my 3D. But that would be pretty fucking cool. And thank you for the delicious, delicious soup. Holy shit. Crimzon, welcome back. Coming back swinging and still rocking the beautiful Rosetta profile picture. Thank you. I'm expecting at least one Homestuck reference. I might be able to slide that. Well, we'll see. We'll see, Shin. Gotta be careful. I gotta be careful about copyright stuff. Will Ruze be at your 3D? No. No. Ruze will not be at my 3D. Sorry. I hate that guy a lot. I hate that guy a lot. Fucking hate that Ruze guy. All right, hold on. You guys gotta stop renewing for like a fucking second. Bombard me at the beginning of the stream. How dare you? Google how to make time go faster. Thanks, Susu, for 14 months. And Karu with a whole year of exceptional, which is kind of fucking weird, kind of fucking wild, kind of fucking bonkers, kind of fucking kind of cool or whatever. It says, damn, a whole year. Thanks for being a cool person with a cool community. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've had a lot of great opportunities. I've met a lot of incredible people thanks to the things you helped inspire me to do. I'm glad I tuned in to see you take a bite out of Lemon last year. Yeah, I guess I widowy made your wife worth it. You're welcome. I guess in many ways you could say that I am the reason all of you are here. Yeah, put me on that pedestal. I'll stand up there. I'll beat my chest. I'll mock the crowd. I don't give a shit. I'll be the sort of universal constant heel. Holy shit, Cronwich, thank you for 13 months of exceptional and above and beyond. Hey, Crimzon, congratulations on getting your 3D. Can't wait to see what the other boys have in store for us in the coming month. I really hope you get to sing your cover on your 3D stream. Please just sing a song. Can't believe how far you've gone so far. Ugh. Sing a song? Ugh. We'll have to see. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your ears peeled, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. No. And congratulations on 3D. Damn you. Damn you. Thanks for 8 months. My chip's as hot as the chip of the one chip challenge dipped in the world's most spicy hot sauce. Ha! I feel like at that point you're just overloading it. It's not going to do anything, right? Thank you, Not Karu. That's what I like to hear. And for 8 months of being it's just a bruiser. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine I'm just like, oh, you're just a smelly you're just a smelly subscriber. You're just a gray name. Just be an absolute asshole for no fucking reason. Ingrid says, hi, Ruze, congrats on 3D. Also, my birthday is on the 4th, but since you'll be busy in a collab, could I get a happy or an early happy birthday from my Kamiyoshi? Yeah, I'll call Axel. I'll call him over. Hold on. Let me get my phone. Thanks for the soup, though. Oh, I don't have his number. No, I'm just kidding. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Okay, so I'm missing something I needed for this. Oh my god, I really have been not streaming for too long. Okay, so hi, my name's Crimzon Rulez. I'm Elysium's greatest monster hunter. I'm your least favorite idol. Blah, 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 blah. And today I'm going to be doing the monthly Ruzolve. The monthly Ruzolve is a sort of setting of goals for the month, a reestablishing of what has passed and what is to come. I talk a little bit about last month, which was very, very busy for me, and I probably didn't get done even a quarter of what I wanted to get done, but I tried my best. And I talk a little bit about what I want to do next month, or this coming month that we are going into. Can't wait to see you from the back. Now hold on just a goddamn second. What do you mean by that, Elian? And thank you for 14 months, I think. What do you mean by that? Don't worry, the other boys were surprised too. I spun around. They're like, what the fuck? They said, Lois, spin around. No, they said, Ruze, turn around. And they saw my little fucking crop top. They didn't expect that shit. They're like, what the hell? Congrats on getting 3D. I hope you're in your default pose the entire showcase. I don't move. I face the camera directly in a 2D stance, and I just kind of like bounce from foot to foot very rapidly to get around. It's crazy. Anyway, thank you, Reese's Pieces. Is it Reese's Pieces technically? I call them Reese's Pieces because I'm a little fucking cringe, baby. Moons, thank you for the 20 gifted chips. Chips. Holy shit, 20 gifted chips is crazy. Crazy, that's crazy work. Real life crab? Oh boy, do I have some stories for you guys. I'll talk about practice some other time, because if I talk about practice, I risk spoiling things for the actual thing. So, but boy, do I have some stories for you guys. Ozuro, thanks for 2 months. We need to get that. Yeah, hell yeah. Rosie, thanks for 14 months as well. Okay, so let me just grab my thing here. I'm missing. I had a thing I wanted to bring to this that I think Shikamane sent me. I should definitely have that for this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Bruce Holland, you better believe it, baby. Yeah, you guys don't even have to wait that long. Honestly, Ruzeters, you're lucky. You guys barely have to wait. You guys barely have to wait. I saw that the Armis boys did a sort of like post-announcement chat thing or whatever. I also saw that they were talking about Gerard shitting his pants or whatever the fuck it was he got done. I'm opening a bag of like not prongles, pseudo prongles. I don't know what they are. It smells overly potatoey, but I'll tolerate it. We'll see. Mein Gott, the third dimension. True.
Hey, thanks for the soup. And the chips. And the existential horror at the idea that one day I'll have a Z-axis.
It's true. One day I will. Okay, so where was my... I was supposed to have a... Oh, you know how I can find this? Hold on. Sorry, I'm digging through like the 500 Discord channels I have to have for work. Ah, there it is. There it is. Oh, you're going to see me on that Z-axis and you're going to like it. You're going to be like, wow, so cool, so cool. And you'd be right. Thank you, Shadowcross Zero. Can't wait to see what you cooked up for it. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. What the hell? Oh, come on. Man, everything's going wrong. It's all right. This is a scuffed little stream. It'll be okay. Where did that go? What just happened? Oh, you know what? This is fine. I'll fix it. Don't panic. Kennth, hello. Hello, Ruze and Ruzators. Can I have a late happy birthday? It was last Tuesday, and it turns out there was a national blackout. So you didn't want to see me, huh? So you hate me. You can just say that. Where am I? Oh, I found me. Why did I come in so slowly? I faded in. Sorry about that. Was I supposed to be like right here? I think I was supposed to be like right here. I don't really care. Anyway, hey, here's the boop. I'm just gonna tack that right on my chest there. I'll just say it's I'm holding it up for sure. Anyway, Kennth, happy late birthday, and congratulations on the universe spiting you with a national blackout on your birthday. That's fucked up and evil. Anyway, hey, here's the Armis 3D showcase schedule. So yeah, now you know. I will be on the 9th. Yep. Anyway, I hope this is the right one. This might be like an old one or something, but I think this is the right one. I don't care. If the dates are wrong, they're wrong. Sorry. Check the official post. Tee hee. Y'all know that sign of the stick or something? Yep. I am indeed first. I will be first. I will be on the 9th PDT. I will be on the 10th JST. So that is a scant 8 days away from now. You'll be seeing me moving around in the 3rd dimension. And while I am, I'm looking forward to that, I think. You know what? I'll save that talk for later. There's been some pain points, but it's fine. I am more looking forward to, God damn it, why does it keep turning off? What am I doing? I am more looking forward to the collab, but that's a long ways away, so you have to wait for that for a while. Sorry. I am more excited for the collab, for sure. But I hope you guys still enjoy my 3D. I think it's going to be cool. Am I nervous? I'm nervous for a part. I think there's parts I'm nervous about. There's definitely parts I'm nervous about. I think from the little that I've been able to glean from the other boys, from what I've seen, like of, you know, their scripting and stuff, and the little bit of cool like sneak peeks and previews I've gotten into some of their practice, I think I'm mostly jealous. They're fucking sick. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love them all. I think you're gonna love them all. I think I'm glad I'm going first, is what I'm saying. But it's cool. It's gonna be very exciting, I think. Either way. Sneak peeks. I mean, not on purpose. No one's like showing me anything, but you know, I happen to be in the studio sometimes when practice is happening or I'm doing other things. And it's like, oh, interesting. We'll talk about that. Well, you know what? I'm gonna save it because I don't think I can really like. I don't think I can capture the full scope of it until it happens, right? Because I mean, if I like shatter my ankles on live TV, then it's a little different. But yeah, after 3D, I'm interested to talk about it. So I'll probably do like some sort of like, I don't know, post thing, Zatsu or some shit. We'll see. It depends on what I can get set up. And the timing, obviously. Battle went first for Vanguard, and he made everybody else nervous because he was so good. Yeah, that's not going to be happening this time. But that's okay. I will be warming up the crowd. What is it when you pull out a band before the people you're actually there to see? That's me this time. I'm not saying that as like a self deprecating thing. I'm saying, man, get excited. Get excited for all the 3Ds because it just kind of goes in like a succession of being fucking incredible. It just keeps going up. You could do VR 3D after. That's a little rocky, but we'll see. We'll talk about that later. I'm an opener. Yeah, pre-show. I will be ripping the Band-Aid off. Let's go. Opening bands are cool. Hell yeah, brother. Well, now wait, hold on. I guess we're so far. We're like, we each get our own like week or whatever, right? Which is cool, which is fun. Your expectations are through the roof. We each get our own week. So now it's going to take me a while to be able to like watch the boys fucking live too. So that kind of sucks. Now I won't be able to compare and contrast very easily. That's okay though. That's okay though. We'll do a retrospective at some point. Probably like once we all like, maybe not like after we come out of the collab in like full sweaty attire or whatever, but you know, once the collab has been, you know, fully done and there's been a few days to breathe and take a break, we can all do a little retrospective and talk a bit. Are we allowed to speculate? Yeah, be my guest. I don't care. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything because denying is confirming backwards. Congrats on being a year-old, Ferusha. I don't know yet, Rhoda. That's up in the air. You have yet to disappoint me with any of your presentations or storytelling projects. I'm not gonna Ruzolve on anything. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Actually, let's just say I wasn't the only cook, and that things don't always go 1-to-1 how you plan. So, It's a good idea. Good idea. Please mute yourself. I don't think that's how it works. I don't even know if I have a mute button on me. I think they're just recording me talking. Like you're just fucked. If you fuck up, you fucked. That's just how it is. I believe in you. Thanks. We'll talk about it after the 3D. Anyway, I'm excited for 3D. I hope you guys are excited for 3D. I think it's going to be fun. I'm a little nervous, but I'll be all right. I'm really excited to show you guys. Damn, I really can't talk about that either. Fuck me. Fuck. How do I talk about this? Yeah, I'm excited for you to see what I've got going on. We'll say that. How about that? I'm excited for you guys to see it live. There. Yeah. You'll have a good time with it, I'm sure. We get a Zatsu after 3D? Maybe. It depends. Depends on what I can work out. I hope you guys are hype. I hope you guys are even more hype. I'm raising my expectations more and more as we speak. Good. It's actually going to be the best thing you've ever seen in your life. I'm not talking like the best 3D debut you've ever seen in your life. I'm talking the best performance you've ever seen in your life. It will change your life. When you're done, you will compare every piece of media you see from now on to my 3D specifically, and you will weep in despair knowing that you've seen the best thing that will ever happen to you. Your wedding, the birth of your first child, a new alien sunset cresting the horizon of the final frontier of mankind as you land the Pioneer onto the new planet that will save our overpopulation issue. None of that will mean anything in the face of my 3D debut that you saw. Oh, I'm going to bother you on the 9th. Beat you air. But hey, thanks for 9 months. Break a leg. I will break both legs. Wait, no, I won't. Oh, it's a far outshining Lord of the Rings and Homestuck. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Honestly, I expect many people will cry. You're probably going to cry. And laugh. And piss your jorts or whatever. I'm kidding. Nobody's going to be crying. Nobody's going to be crying in my 3D. Don't worry. I will have a box of tissues ready. I don't think you're gonna. I don't think you're gonna need a box of tissues. You know what? I'm not gonna keep talking about it because if I keep talking about it, I will slowly whittle away what it is not, and that will give you a loose outline of what is, and I don't want to do that. So hey, 3D, very cool. Moving on. Let's talk a little bit about this month, which means I need to move a few things around. 1 second. Oh, I forgot to put you guys in the right spot, too. You guys are supposed to be over here. Sorry. There you are. Much better. Ruzolve. I might need to take a day off work because I might die. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. I believe in you. You got this. I only ended up blinking for like 2.5 hours, so I'm dying, but I'm gonna enjoy this stamina potion.
Yum, 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 yum.
Thanks for the soup, by the way, gamers. I can't believe Yoko goes like, break your legs. That's evil. Delicious. Okay, so I hope you can rest more later. I think I've got work to do today, actually. Oh, I didn't say this, but I misinterpreted part of my schedule. I'm going to say this now, and I'll probably say it again on Twitter later. I misinterpreted when one of my collabs was, Monster Hunter collab with Sykuna, Porcelain Maid, and Laser Shin. So it turns out that was later than I thought. I was thinking it was, my time here in JST. In Xenokuni, it is not. So that's actually going to be on the same day as the Armis JP Monster Hunter collab. It's just going to be really early in the morning, so I think I'm just going to do like a full 14 hours of Monster Hunter that day. So get ready. D. So you hate me, Banui. So you hate me. You hate me. Nah, it's fine. And what time is it? Oh, I gotta be a little quiet. I can't be waking up the neighbors. I'd be in a lot of trouble. Or the government would be in trouble, probably. I think their name's on it. They're fucked. Okay, so Day-to debuts are always wonky, says Trekkie, but you have the power to turn cringe into golden content. I know I will laugh and cry and then love you in a way that you hate. I hope so. Thank you for the soup. Okay, now. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on for the Ruzolve today, shall we? So in typical Ruzolve fashion, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a slide for you, which is very professionally right here. And this is highlights from February. So despite not getting done everything I wanted to get done, I did do things in February, right? I know, it's a very professional highlight. You're thrown off from how cool it is. So, what did I do in February? A lot. You might not remember it.
You might not remember me, but I'm kind of important. I'm kind of your canon event.
Fast food, yeah, and Hollow Marches, true. A lot did happen in February. Despite how busy I was able to squeeze a ton of stupid shit in there. Ooh, look at this graph. I did not finish Tavern Manager Simulator. Sorry, I might still, but I did not. I thought I was going to. My bad. And I definitely didn't do any Shishingo, so teehee, sorry. Please tell us that Hani lives. I tell you nothing. You get no behind the scenes. Nothing. You can get a behind the screen someday. I don't know if I'm going to do that. For a bit, though. We'll see. I did try to make the streams that I got count. So yeah, I did a Balatro arc, which was mostly just about pissing off Axel, because I thought that was funny. He thought he won day one, so I had to make sure that he was forced to play again, and then I think he lost to the Crimson Heart blind, so in a way, I still feel like I won, so it's okay. It's okay. It was a beautiful moment. A beautiful moment. All that matters is I got to be a thorn in the ass. I did. I was the don't touch my grill of Balatro. It's don't touch my first place. That was me dropping patties. How poetic indeed. Congrats on second. Thank you. Thank you. Spite is, in fact, the ultimate motivator. Listen, if nobody else was going to step up to the plate, somebody had to make sure that he didn't win day one. Somebody had to be annoying. And I'm always happy to be that guy. I did my first ever pet review. That was really cool. I got to check out a bunch of Ruze pets. That was really cute. The Valniantines review, where I looked at all of your like cats and rats and elephants, sure as your barn. I did not see any unicorns, but I did see some cows and some dogs, and I think a snake. So that's pretty cool. I was maybe a little tipsy and definitely desperate to blink. But if I say I'm gonna do something, I do it, goddammit. I do it, damn it. Ethernet cable are beloved. Oh yeah. Sloshed? Nah, brother. Sloshed is a little different. Sloshed, I don't think I would not have gone to the computer. You would not have seen me. I'd have been gone. I'd be like, stream's canceled, bye-bye. Am I planning to do another pet stream again? Probably. Yeah, I think so. At some point. Yeah, Goldie was sloshed. What else did I do this month? Oh wait, let me look at my very professional slide. I did the Monster Hunter Wilds open beta. So that's pretty cool. I still have not even opened the actual game. I just haven't had time, which is much to my great sorrow. I am so disappointed that is the reality I'm living in, but it is what it is. I have not opened the main game, but I did get to play in the open beta twice, actually. So it's really cool. I'm excited to get into the full game. I don't necessarily want to do the opening segment again, but I think with the knowledge that that's only going to be like another 30-40 minutes of my time, and then I'm actually into the main game. Woohoo! Super excited about that when I get a chance. You do not know how much self-control I'm exerting doing what I'm supposed to do and doing my job instead of playing Monster Hunter for like 50 hours. Insert a heartfelt message, message for a silly guy. I'm so sorry, I'm running out of things to say in these, but you're pretty neat. So what? You can't just tell me how cool I am in a new fun way. What? No flowers, no roses. What are we? Hazardous mix. What are we? I played Subnautica for the first time. That was really cool. Also, thanks for 14 months. That was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I want to play more. I think Subnautica is a really fun game, and it kind of hits like Minecraft Zatsu vibes to me, right? I am a little scared of what the next few episodes might entail, so we'll see how that actually goes. I'm very afraid, so I don't know if I'm looking forward to building my base. I am not looking forward to getting further in the game, because I think it just gets scarier. And I'm not big on the whole thalassophobia thing, but that's okay. Anyway, I did a couple other minor things, like I did a Hunt Showdown stream. I got to play Civ. That was cool, Civ 7. I hope to continue that campaign at some point, because I was kind of stomping. I was doing pretty good. I mean, I'm playing on like the second to easiest difficulty, so it's not that impressive, but I'm also bad at Civ, so leave me alone. Oh, I did a Guerrilla Marvel Rivals collab with Flayon and Bettel and Uncle Herb. And I did Fast Food Sim with the Tempest Boys and with Goldie, which was kind of impromptu, actually. I was stepping in for Gerard's shift, but Gerard was very tired because we had a bunch of practice and stuff. I was like, well, good thing Mama didn't raise no bitch. As the true leader of Armis, I'll step in for you. Which some of you are going to go and get on Twitter and be like, actually, in a way, Ruze kind of just inadvertently called Gerard a bitch. It's not inadvertent. Gerard's a bitch. There you go. It's direct. Ronald Reagan hater, thank you for 11 months. Jesus. It sounds like I attacked you. You probably deserved it, though. You're welcome. Also, Amanda, thanks for being an asshole. Yep. Damn. Don't worry. It's not personal. I'll say it about anybody. I'll say it about you. I'll say it about your mama. I'll say it about your dog. I'm sorry, Axel. I take that back. I would never say it about your dog. How dare. not my mama. Damn. Equal treatment. I try. I do my best. Anyway, it was a big month. There's a lot that happened. I really enjoyed the fast food collab, though. It was kind of goofy. I didn't think I was going to enjoy that as much as I did, but I was really tired that day, and I was super out of it. But I think I had this sort of like... I got to a point where I was like at a delirious sense of humor where everything was funny to me, and it was fun to just fuck around and be an asshole. Like, throwing little like buns on Axel's grill when he wasn't looking... fucking like taking long breaks in the break room, running the soda every time someone turned around, going out and harassing customers. I don't know. It was just a good time. Locking Bettel in the freezer like 50 fucking times. It was great. The oregano smoker vibes were immaculate. You're welcome. Lisa, I'm finally a member for 12 months, so get loved by me for 12 more. 12 more? I can't do 12 more months. I've got to get out. I've got to be free. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'll be here. You'll
Yeah, well, let's see if you remember this message in 12 months, because I'll be here, will you? Will you, Lisa?
Oh, yeah, Bettel is fucking with people, too. It's fucked up. Honestly, I feel like Goldie, Bettel, and I were active detriments to the team. Our bad. Oopsies. Also, I'm just going to say it. I think Shinri deserved Employee of the Month. I think that was rigged. I think that was cheating. Shinri was just dedicatedly at that boring-ass register the whole time.
Wow, thanks for yelling at me for 14 months, Dragon Rider.
Okay, so I'm going to remember to skip directly over Salem, but only Salem. On it. Ah, tasty. Goldie was not totally innocent. Goldie was still fucking around. Let's be honest. Let me get some of these not prongles in my mouth. Hold on. These are called Chip Star potatoes. Potato chips, and they're okay. They need to be saltier. Okay, so anyway, what was your favorite stream from this month? For me, I think like raw, like energy, fun wise, it had to have been Fast Food Simulator or Hollow Marches. The off collab was so cool. But I will say I was surprisingly, I found Civ 7 surprisingly endearing as like a calm yapping stream. Any news on the book club? Great question, No Maid 5. We'll get to that in a minute. There's no BGM for you? There's BGM for me. That's weird. Alright, hold up. I'll fix it for you. Let me know when it's loud enough. I think there's probably good. Maybe here? Balatro made you almost buy the game. Wow. An unpopular fave. Look at you. Okay, I see. You're not like the other retainers. Wow. I'm fucking around. It's too loud now. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. What about now? No, Balatro was pretty cool, though. Oh, it was fine earlier. You tricky little fucker. You tricksy little... You sly dog. You fucked with me. All right, I'm going to leave it right here. I think this is probably fine. I can see the, like, bouncing audio source. And it doesn't look like it's competing with me at all, so I think we should be good to go. I'm very sniffly today, I realized. Dipper Dawn, thanks for 13 months. Hi, Ruze. It's my birthday today. So to the Ruzeters, you all are worth the world. And on my birthday, I demand you all have the best days you can. Oh, yeah, well, I demand you and your anthropomorphic rogue mouse there have a wonderful day. And remember that you are, Matthias, or whatever. Anyway, thank you for 13 months, Dipper Dawn. And happy birthday. The off collab had the perfect energy of D&D and bros. It really did, actually. It really reminded me of playing D&D with my my old group or whatever. I think I miss DMing in person. It's fun online, and D&D online is definitely still cool. It definitely scratches the itch, but it never makes it go away. Where D&D in person, there's just something about, like, I think I forgot how much I miss emoting with my body to explain things. Like, even though I was still really, really describing things carefully for you guys and for the audience, like, I was definitely using my words to paint a picture. I really like being able to, like, fucking, I don't know, like Jim Carrey-esque over-exaggerate facial expressions or use body language to communicate a point to my players. But it's still fun online. I just really like in-person D&D. Plus, you get this, like, sense of camaraderie, and everybody's kind of on the same page. And if somebody's starting to check out and check their phone, you can re-engage them because you could see them doing that. It's not like somebody's gonna, oh, I don't know, open Marvel Rivals on the side. I like it a lot. I think it's fun. I really, really like in-person D&D. Plus, you get to share snacks and stuff. Though, now that I think about it, I bought the snacks and I DM'd. Those motherfuckers. Wait, I also paid for the taxi the night we were hanging out. Armis owes me money. True, in person there's no lag. True. Listen, the dice were a gift. I don't hold them accountable for that. We've witnessed a robbery. The price you paid to get them to actually... Don't start with me. You got scanned and Axel wasn't even there. Well, you know how it is. The dice was cute. The dice was cute. Didn't get to keep the dice trays. Turns out those were on loan. I did have to return those. Government. You dicks. Give me my dice tray. Rolling those ones was funny as fuck. Honestly, Gerard deserved what he got, but it was funny. Okay, maybe Gerard didn't deserve what he got, but Godwin did. Godwin got what he deserved. The trays were literally on borrowed time. True. Cancel Godwin.
Oh, hold on, my throat dry. 1 second.
I'm also sad the dice trays are sold out. Do gifted dice tend to roll better? Do you believe in that superstition? I have not used enough gifted dice to have an opinion. I tend to just roll whatever I don't want to roll, so I try to want the things that I don't want. Does that make sense? How's that for superstition? Thank you for 14 months of being exceptional, sirs, but holy shit! Thanks for all the fun times in these 14 months. No. Thank you. That's wild. That's a long time. I put a video up of using your dice tower, but I didn't know what hashtag to use. Hey, great question, actually. Speaking of, don't forget, you guys can use hashtag merchzader to show off any of your merch that you want. I'm just saying. Like Eda bags, fan merch, reviewing or talking about the voice packs, as long as you're not spoiling the direct plot. Yeah, whatever. Don't forget you can use hashtag merchzader. I would put it in my weekly hashtags, but that post is so fat now that I have run out of space to actually say anything about the schedule. If I add any more tags, I'm fucked. So, oopsies. I barely have room to say anything about a schedule. which maybe I just stopped doing that, but I feel lazy if I don't. It's the same thing as like adding descriptions to my videos. I mean, they're subtle and they're usually some sort of shitty pun, but I'm like, if I don't add one, I'm like, am I out of touch? Am I losing connection to content creation? That's how I feel. So Help. Yeah, you're welcome. That's a pretty good one, right? You guys like that one? Help. Hirers, hoping you'll post to get a blue sky. I will when I'm not in Xenocuni because I don't have access to it right now. And the person who's supposed to give me access has been Mia. Yay. And I've asked about it like 8 times. I love red tape and slowly going up the chain of command and asking somebody a question, and then they ask somebody a question, and then they ask somebody a question, and then they ask somebody a question, and then over the course of like fucking months, it either gets lost or forgotten or never comes back to me, or if it does come back to me at this point, I'm like, did I ask that? When did I ask that? What the fuck? Whatever. Anyway, I shouldn't cry too much. I am a corporate dog. I am here technically by my own volition. How about we put you at the top of the chain? I wish. Listen, I don't have the rage mark for no reason. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure I've made a they were talking the other day. I was watching some of the Zatsu where they were talking about the 3D announcement or whatever. And somebody said I fucking rizzed up the our director dude or whatever. I did not rizz up our director dude. The director dude probably liked me okay, but that's because I was a goofy little guy, as I tend to be. I was a silly little guy. Thank you, Trekkie. Thank you, and thank you to your mother. I was a goofy little guy, and he thought that was funny. That's about it. I transcended the language barrier by just being a silly little fella. But I certainly don't think I rizzed up the director or anything. However, I'm certain I made quite a few enemies because I get very fucking annoyed with the back and forth red tape bullshit and or people. I'm gonna develop some sort of weird brain hemorrhage if I have to. You know what? I probably shouldn't talk about it because I'll get mad. I probably shouldn't talk about it. I'll get mad. I don't want to get mad. It's fine. I don't want to get mad. Beautiful? Let's not say beautiful. I have gray hair, though, if you haven't noticed. The director probably liked my hair. That's probably what it was. I'm not upping that charisma stat. I'm gonna -1 charisma, and that's on purpose. The angry man is angry. You know what's funny is I don't even really see myself as that angry of a person, but I will say that I chafe under the bonds of bureaucracy, especially pointless bureaucracy that just slows things down for the sake of slowing things down so that we can have 1,000 middlemen yes men who probably don't have any business having any say in my shit. That makes me an actually angry guy. When I'm angry, I'm angry. I have unfortunately had there have been many situations where it was a hold me back thing where I'm like, Shikamane, just let me talk to them. Let me talk to them. Let me talk to the people above you. Just let me fucking talk to them. And she's like, oh no, I can't let you do that. I'm like, let me fucking talk to them. Just hearing the word bureaucracy makes my hair gray. Yeah. So not old man screaming at clouds angry then. No, more like a, it's probably a good thing they don't let me speak to the people who make the decisions because they would probably make a decision of like, all right, that's it. That's it. Get this guy out of my face. Get this guy out of my face. The tape. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him for a little bit. I just want to say some stuff. That's all. Hang in there, Shikamane. You're tough. Tomorrow, oh, sorry guys, I got fired. Wouldn't that be the funniest announcement? That's probably not going to happen, but do you think all the bureaucracy is pointless? How do I say this in a way that's not disparaging? I don't think all bureaucracy is pointless. I think bureaucracy often keeps things flowing in a relatively structured way that makes sure that there's less chance for variance. Right? There's less chance for variance in your outcomes, and that's good. I think that bureaucracy, in many cases, is simply a deterrent and a space to give yes men their little ego pat on the ass for the day and make them feel like they did a good job and they're doing a great job and they're very, very good at pushing those pencils. And it really does nothing. It's just annoying and it slows things down. And there are many cases where somebody's working on something and you don't need 50 fucking cooks in the kitchen. That's what I think. So yeah, there you go. That's what I think about bureaucracy. I got off topic there, but that's all right. That's what these resolves are for. I like chatting about stuff. Anyway, how do I feel about the voice line stream? That's a good question. It was all right. It was good. I think there was a cooler way to do it, but I'll talk about that in just a second. That was surprisingly civil. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's me having calmed down over the course of days. Yeah, so let's talk about the voice line stream for a minute. So the voice line stream was pretty cool. I don't know what I would change about it. I definitely feel like it's like missing something. It's missing a punch. It's missing a little bit of zhuzh. It needs a little spice, and I don't know what it is really. I liked it, you know, looking back at it to a degree, and I'm glad it was on a green screen so it could be like usable for anything you want it to be. But on the other hand, I'm like, maybe it needed like more structure or something, so there's like better pacing. I feel like I was kind of like, I never quite hit a rhythm, you know, when I was like doing the beginning parts. And then the other like little weird brain, can I call them brain worms? Sure. The other brain worms, they did all right, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I'm excited for the second one, and I'll probably do it the same way, I assume. At least on my turn, I'll do it the same way. But yeah. Maybe a theme BGM for each section. So the thing is, I think I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. We didn't want to do a BGM because we don't want the BGM to cover up if somebody wants to use the voice line for something or use it as a clip or whatever. Since this is kind of functioning as the voice pack for that month, I didn't want to like tack on a BGM and ruin that, I guess. The Verdant section was immaculate. Oh, well, I'll let him know next time I talk to him, which will be never if I can help it. Oh, my tummy growled at me. Am I still going to start off with Obsidian Sama? I thought we already did him. I thought we were good on that. Huh? We found out that Verdant has a sense of humor. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for one single solitary second. What's for breakfast? I don't know yet. Maybe I'll see if any of the boys are up for breakfast or lunch or something. We'll see. He got that dog and a dog and a dog in him. That dog ate that dog ate that dog. The old lady swallowed a fly, and then that fly swallowed a alligator or whatever the fuck, and then that alligator had some sort of existential crisis, and it spat up like a cat that it swallowed earlier. You guys get the idea. And then there was a dog that ate a dog that ate a dog, and I ate that dog. Omu rice. Ah, I've only had omu rice once since I've been in Zenakuni on this trip, and it was okay. It was okay. That's how the story goes? I know. Yep, that's true. I remember that. Tavi's rice rant is valid. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I don't care. You can say whatever you want about how, like, oh, you're so Western South Elysium or typical behavior or whatever, but I ain't eating rice that's been on the street. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a single solitary fuck. Weren't they just talking about how horses are shitting on the streets all the time or whatever? Ain't happening. Tori, thank you for the delicious chips. Like, I would not eat a sandwich that I put on a clean plate outside for 15 minutes. I don't know what happened to that sandwich. I don't know what animals have gotten on that sandwich. I don't know what people have walked by and been like, wouldn't it be funny if I wiped this bread on my taint and put it back? I don't know. I don't trust it. There's some fucking smelly ass toddler running around on top of my rice. It ain't happening. Not interested. I'm not putting that in my mouth. Mars Hacks, thanks for a whole year, by the way. People wash their rice, brother. I don't give a fuck. Would you pull rice out of a sewer, wash it, and be like, it's probably fine? Hell no. Hell no. So what you're saying is no street food. Not if it's literally on the street. Fuck no. If a guy was giving me street food and dropped it on the road and said, it's fine, and picked it up, I'd be like, refund me, motherfucker. Damn straight I'm afraid of onsens. I'm not getting in the people soup. I'm not getting in the people soup. It's not happening. We wash our rice. I don't care. It's been on the road. It's been on the street. What about a cart? Oh, yeah, well, that's fine. Then it's in a cart. That's okay. That's fine. I've been on the slide forever. We got to go to the next slide in a second. But anyway, that's my stance on fucking South Elysian street rice. No. No. I would die for street rice. Yeah, you would. But people wash before they get in the soup. I don't care if they wash. You could wash a person 1,000 times. The moment they climb in that fucking soup with me, I have a direct, like, fucking sphincter to sphincter connection to them. We have become one in a gelatinous ooze of people's stew, and I don't want that knowledge. I do not want any of my parts touching the liquid that their parts are in. I am not interested. I don't care how clean they are. You is right. Bro, what about swimming in pools? I hate that too. Hot tubs? Fuck no. So no oceans or pools for you. I would never get in the ocean. The Kraken's hunting me at all times. Why would I ever go near the ocean? The way you're describing it is so gross, bro. Okay, now, K-Bear, imagine that thought is running through the back of your mind all day, every day, anytime you have to interface with another fucking human being. Oh, they're in their husks on the street. Now, that's a little different if they're in their rice armor. I didn't realize that. I thought they were just throwing, like, fucking raw rice grains out there. You're welcome, Mr. Veeg. Thanks for 14 months. So that means you can't swim. I can swim. This is a you problem, my dude. Yeah, I don't give a single solitary fuck. You know what else is a me problem? Clinical depression, but that doesn't change it. I'm kidding. We're talking about hot tubs. Fun fact, hot tubs contain at least 2 spoonfuls of shit. I know. Thank you, Felix. Thank you. And thank you for 14 months. Damn, okay, my man. This was a wild time to come in, but I just wanted to say I adore this community for real. I'm excited for your 3D debut. Happy late birthday, by the way, Tori, but congrats on the birthday. All right, that's enough. Let's move on to the next slide. I'm going absolutely fucking bonkers berserk here talking about stupid shit. I am never entering public water ever again. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. Off collab, Armis onsen is off the table then. Hell yes, that's off the table. They keep trying to convince me to, not the boys, but like, you know, I'll talk to Manes and they're like, oh, here's cool off collab ideas and stuff. And they're like, what about this? What about that? And you know, they brought up onsen at some point. They're like, that'd be kind of funny. I'm like, no. And they're like, well, why not? I'm like, I'm not getting into people stew. And they're like, oh, it's clean. It's clean. I'm like, I don't care if it's clean. I don't give a shit. I don't give a single solitary fuck. It's, first of all, it's not clean. If I'm in water with another human at the same time as they're in water, it is inherently dirty. It is then dirty. I have dirtied the water for them. They have dirtied the water for me. And then on the other side of that spectrum, I just don't want to be in a room with a bunch of naked people. And they're like, oh, well, there's, you know, it's fine. It's not like there's like, it's all dudes. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I just don't want to. Have Gerard sub for you in that collab? True. What about a massage? Still no. Still no. I don't want some stranger's hands touching me. You know what's wild is I've actually been really fucking sore most of this trip because the bed just is not doing it. So sometimes I'm just laying on the floor, on the hardwood or whatever, and I'm constantly bitching about like, damn, dude, like my shoulders are fucking killing me. And they're like, oh, just go get a massage. I'm like, fuck no. Hell no. Not interested. I can't wait for you to do dumb stuff in 3D for real, for real. Thanks, Farah. I'm excited for you guys to see me doing dumb stuff. I'm excited for some of the stuff we have planned for the collab. And there's things in my own that I'm excited about too, for sure. But I think I'm more excited for the collab, which is silly. Am I a shower guy or a bath guy? Shower, sorry. Massages are so good. I just don't care. I just don't want someone touching me, dude. I'll take a bath sometimes. I'm not saying I won't take a bath. Would I let GB massage my shoulders? Nah. He's too stinky. It's more like, okay, so here's the reality. I am more likely to allow somebody, I say allow somebody like it's a fucking, I'm more likely to give you the privilege of touching my back. If I know somebody, it's more likely. But a complete stranger, like especially with the language barrier, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? Hell no. Hell no. Not interested. Plus, that dude would have to be shredded. He'd have to get shredded. I'm talking, like, people have tried in the past, right? Like, you know, my siblings be like, oh, don't worry, Ruze, I'll give you a little massage. And I'm like, this is weak. This is weak as shit. Maybe I just got my fucking shit handed to me too often as a kid or something, but I'm like, are you even trying? Use your elbows. Dig in. Crush my spine, brother. Nothing. Nothing. So I'm not convinced I would go to any masseuse and feel anything. I'd be like, you're not, and I don't know how to say like, hey man, like really dig into the shoulder blades there. I don't know how to say that in Xenocunian. What the fuck am I going to tell them? You can just say ouch and everybody will understand. But it's never ouch. It's always like, you got to try harder, brother. You'd be surprised at the strength of masseuses. Fair. How deep are those muscle knots? I mean, like a couple 100 years deep, probably. I've never been to a massage person, so I don't know. I do. I want to get grinded into bone dust. If you're not coming at me with the intent to kill... Okay, so listen, here's the deal. If I go to a masseuse and if they're not coming at me with the intent to kill, not interested. Swedish. Noted. I'll fly over to Sweden and try it out. What the fuck is a shiatsu? They step on you. Brother, that just sounds like Nah, that sounds like a kink. That sounds like it's an excuse for kinks. Nice try. You thought you had me. You thought you were going to get me. You're like, oh, don't worry, Ruze. Just go to the kink parlor. No. I don't think I will. Oh, it's a type massage. My bad. No, it's real. Okay. Oh, hot stone massage sounds kind of fire, though. That sounds kind of cool. Nah, bro, you're just hyper vigilant. I don't know what that means, but I am hyper vigilant. I'm always ready to fight. I'm always prepared. I am the most hyper vigilant. I never stop watching. Mm-mm-mm. 1v1 mode on at all times. True. Okay, we're done talking about massages. Man, it's been a while since I've yapped, I realize. I'm in a yapping mood. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Minchie stuff. So, February Minchie. There wasn't a ton. I did some stuff. I'm going to get the T5 thank yous out soon. I was already late on January's, so I'm a little late on these ones. I'm sorry. Now I can tell you why I've been so busy and so behind on things and why I've been struggling to keep up with a normal schedule. But here's why. Ta-da! 3D. I've been working hard. I've been really trying to keep some sense of normalcy around here and give you guys regular content. But it's mostly like, you know, I get back from practice or whatever we have to do that day or being at the studio and figuring out tech shit. And I'm exhausted. It's like 11-hour days. I come back. I try to squeeze in a stream where I can. And then I usually blink for like 3 to 4 hours and I go right back to the studio. So, my bad that I have not kept that sense of normalcy, but I'm trying my best. Anyway, I will have the T5 thank yous out as soon as possible. Tier 4, part 1 of the thank you lines are complete. I will consider that the voice pack for this month. Sorry. Part 2 is coming probably soon-ish. Sorry for the reschedule. I did not realize I had so much shit to do yesterday. And I was also just bone tired. If I did that, I was going to get like 2 hours of blinking, and then I was going to be able to do it for like an hour or two, and then I would immediately have to leave, and that would have sucked. So, yep, sorry, but I will do part 2 as soon as I can. I promise. I posted almost daily cat pictures for Valentine's, so that was pretty cool, right? Armis 3D maxing, let's go!
I haven't gotten more unhinged. Stop. I've put more hinges on my door.
No, I'm just kidding. You're right. Thanks for 14 months, Whisper Rain. And I'll get worse. I'm going to keep getting worse. Every day, another hinge pops off. Every day, I get a little bit more furious, and a hinge comes loose. I really manifested being pissed off all the time. I did that to myself somehow. Yeah, so I did almost daily Valentine's pictures. There were a couple days that I missed. I tried to make up for those by posting multiple pictures those days, though, so hopefully that counts. So if you guys like cat pictures, check out the Axhole tier. Enjoy, have fun, do whatever. A couple of those are cat cafes. Some of those are from, like, my little camera that I have at home watching my beautiful baby boys that I miss dearly. Yeah, and then on tier 2, we did a Hollow Marches prep stream. It was kind of really loose. It wasn't like your traditional Hollow Marches prep stream since I didn't have any of my like map making programs or anything with me, but it was still fun. It was still cool. Anne says, my little brother is terrified of your voice, so every time he tries to piss me off, I tell him I'm going to watch your stream. What? You better eat your vegetables or else. That's funny. I love that. That's kind of hilarious to me. Anyway, thank you, Anne, for the delicious soup and the knowledge that my goofy little voice terrifies somebody somewhere. That's funny to me. Honestly, I get it, dude. I'm all like 6 foot / 5'10", fucking feet of raw, pure fury. I'd be intimidated by me too. I know you're all intimidated by me. I'm surprised you guys don't tab out. I'm surprised you guys don't get fucking 5 Nights at Freddy's jump scared the moment you open the stream. Just, rah! But it's just me being like, what's up, motherfuckers, down the hallway. You know what I mean? I get it. It's scary. Fuck, sometimes I scare me. Here's to less hinges. Tomfoolery reigns supreme. True. Congrats on the incoming 3D, yo. Thank you, Egg Yolk, and thank you for 8 months. You know what's annoying? I can't convince the government that I'm a silly little guy. They're like, you're not a silly little guy. You're the big guy. Like, what does that mean? They're like, you're the big guy, you know? You're like the strong guy. I'm like, well, yeah, but I'm also a silly little guy. And they're like, no. Every time they show me, they're like, hey, how's this merch look? I'm like, why am I flexing and like grinning at the camera like I'm fucking Josh Hutcherson? And they're like, well, that's who you are. I'm like, that's not who I am. I'm a silly little guy. They're like, what? No, you're not a silly little guy. You're the big guy. You're the big guy with the axe. I'm like, I know. Those two things can coincide, believe it or not. I know not a single one of you have ever stopped and watched one of my streams, but I'm a silly little guy. Trust me. And they're like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm sure. Trust me. I'm like, well. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put out this. No, me at 4 a.m. I can't get water because 5 nights at Ruze's will be there. It's true. You open the fridge, I jump scare you. I jump scare you immediately. Silly little big guy. Yeah, why can't I be a silly little big guy? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Who chose the short street? Don't ask me those questions. How dare you ask me those questions? Send them clips of you. I'm not going to lie. They wouldn't watch them. They wouldn't watch them. I'm convinced if you took all of the government all together and said, how many streams have the entire government watched? You might get 1.5 out of the totality of those people. And that's including duplicate watches. Maybe I'm fresh. The 3D director's like, hey, who's this guy? Who is this guy? Damn is right. I'm gonna start sending my clips directly to cover. Wink wonk. I'm not answering any questions about that. Get Shikamani to vouch for your silly. You think Shikamani watches my content? DMing Cliff. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Listen, here's the reality. Shikamani's really busy all the time. She doesn't have time to just sit there and watch streams. I know a lot of people are like, oh, the managers are like always watching your streams. They're the ones moderating for you. No, they aren't. I'm doing that, brother. You think the managers have time to sit down and watch streams? They're overworked as fuck. They're constantly doing something. Plus, yeah, she got to be babysitting Gerard all the time. What I'm hearing is that Ruze's streams are a lawless wasteland. Why do you think I'm allowed to say whatever the fuck I want? How are they gonna know? Unless one of you tattles on me. You're right. I'm gonna have to start causing more ruckus. I'm gonna have to start causing more problems. It's the only way. No snitching. Ooh, I'm telling. Wait, no. Well, you're welcome, Hanabi. Let that anxiety fuel you. No, I'm just kidding. Don't. Yeah, you should be scared. Think about that all the time. Let it be a latent anxiety that slowly leads to the erosion of your mental state. Imagine you like slowly lose your peace of mind and you have to admit it was a VTuber. Brutal. Crimzon Rulez, you burned down my house. You took my wife. What am I supposed to do? Rip. That's actually just real. Damn. Sorry that happened. All right, let me have a little sip of this 1 second. Anyway, sorry, I've been ragging on the government too much. I've been too close to proximity to them for too long. I got to get my space again. I got to get out of here. I got to get space. I got to do this 3D. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so fun. But I'm going to be very glad to be back in my own space. Telltale heart, but it's just Ruze making fun of you. The floorboards. Good. Bye-bye. Good luck. I miss my soundproofing. I miss my soundproofing and my mic and my chair and my cats. Oh no, bro. Thanks, Apple. And thanks for 1 month. The Xbox mic has charm, though. I don't like this Xbox mic. It drives me insane. It drives me insane. Insane. It drives me insane. So, hey, real quick, last thing. I forgot. I was trying to finish this, but I didn't. Sorry. Ruzbo VPs will be continuing soon. And book club, I still don't have a deadline on this. I've had no time to sit down and read. Every time I think I'm like, I should probably actually stream. That is technically still my job. And in many ways, it is my only break time is when I stream. So I definitely, anytime I would be reading, I'm like, I should go do something. I should actually do something. So yeah, sorry, I've been lazy about that. I've been streaming instead of reading. So I have done none of that. If I'm not working, I'm probably streaming. And that's basically all there is to it right now. Why not read and stream? Because I can't just sit there and read a book out loud. That's illegal. It's their property. Proud of you for being employed. Oh, don't be too proud. Don't be too proud. Relax now. Relax. Anyway, that's it for membership stuff. I did not get done as much as I wanted to get done in membership, but I still did. I feel like I did enough. I feel like I did enough to feel okay about it, at least. At least. So, I want to talk a little bit about my plans for next month. So let's do that. Let me just put this down. Where was it? It's probably this poster here. Nope, wait, not that one. Sorry. Okay, so plans for next month. Okay, so my plans for March. Sorry, I have March plans. I have March plans for real. Okay, so sorry. Wrong poster. I don't know where I got that one from. And if you saw it, no, you didn't. No, you did not. No, I want to see it again. See what? What are you talking about? See what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. A screenshot proof. Yeah, do you? Prove it then. Put it in chat right now if you have a screenshot. Put it in chat right now if you have a screenshot. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't, because you don't. Nice try. So, moving on. Shut up. We're not talking about that. Shut up. We aren't talking about that anymore. We're done talking about that. That's over. My plans for next month are as follows. Oh, is the VOD still there? Are you sure about that? My plans for this month, rather, are as follows. March plans. I say plans with parentheses because, with quotations, because this is definitely plans. Know what I mean? But I will probably not be scheduling any streams after this week's schedule, at least until after my personal 3D. Things might slow down enough for me that I can still do a schedule. We'll see. We'll see. Things might slow down for me enough that I could possibly do schedules after that, but I'm not 100% certain. But I will be trying to get a schedule out later, but at least until my 3D, no more schedules. It's all going to be gorillas all the way down. Sorry to tell you that. I will try to warn you as much in advance as I can, but there's every possibility I'll get out of like the fucking office or whatever, and I'll run back and be like, 5 minutes of gorilla time. We'll see. Fuck it, we do it live. True. I have plans to hopefully spend as much time with the boys as I can while together. boys willing, time willing, schedules aligning, that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that actually goes. I would like to try to spend the rest of my time after everything's said and done with 3Ds and stuff, and wherever I get free time, trying to be a fucking tourist. Because I've had like negative amount of time to just do tourism stuff. I've done a little bit. I went to Pokemon Center a few times. I went to the Pokemon Cafe. I've gone out and had a lot of fucking dinners. Feels like the only thing to do in Xenokuni is shop or eat, but I've done a lot of that. But I would like to do touristy shit at some point. So we'll see if I ever get around to that, or if I find time to do that, or if I can navigate, the country well enough to figure out how to do that. I guess I'm just going to gaijin smash my way through everything. We'll figure it out. Yeah, Girl DM told me about that vending machine. Interesting. I might try that. We'll see. It's almost like you're there for work. It is almost like I'm there for work. It's true. And all work and no play makes Crimzon Rulez a very dull, tired, burnt out boy. Take your time. Hope your 3D stream went well. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but I hope it does too. Thank you. And
Thank you for the soup.
Atinozaki. That's a fun name to say, actually. Bug stream? Don't test me. Google Lens is your navigator partner. So it is. It does not help when I actually have to speak to people, because if I do not speak perfectly fluent Xenokunian, they panic and then they say, no Ingarisu. And I'm like, that's okay. I'm speaking Xenokunian. And they're like, no Ingarisu. And I'm like, Nihongo. And they're like, no Ingarisu. And I'm like, okay, got it. Ingo, no go. I'm like, got it. No problem. My bad. Actually, I recently was in a I was in a I was recently inside of a delusional old man. That's Don Quixote, by the way, if you guys haven't read that story. And I was trying to ask an employee where something was, and he wasn't getting it, even though I was trying to speak in Xenokunian. So I spun it around and showed it to him, and he took one like half glance at my phone and then looked at me and said, first floor. He was very clearly annoyed. So I went down to the first floor. Guess what was on the first floor? Take a guess. That's right, nothing. It was the exit. There was nothing down there. He basically said, get the fuck out of my face. Leave this store. Not the thing I wanted? True. He really hit me with I don't speak English. I'm like, I'm speaking Xenokunian. And he's like, leave. I'm like, okay, fair. Good times. It was pretty funny. I laughed. I went right back up the stairs, but I laughed. Gasp. Go on, Queen. Give us nothing. Also, I would like to do my 3D debut in March. I don't know if it's going to happen, but no, I'm just kidding. I know it's going to happen. That is on the 9th, PSD, the 10th, JST, just so you guys know. Don't miss it, please. I will be gaining a Z-axis. I will fill out a little bit. I will no longer be stanced up in 2 dimensions. I will be stanced up in 3 dimensions. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. I think. Unless you don't, which is fine. I get it. We'll talk about it after. It'll be awesome. I'll get to tell you about the whole process, and all the really cool parts about it, and all the other parts about it. Within reason, obviously, within allowable things. But I'll tell you about how it went and what happened and like what was fun about it and like my favorite parts and like some of the really interesting, unique like the experiences I had, but also some of the interesting, unique like I guess like I mean it still falls under experiences. I don't know why I was looking for another word. It was there's a lot of cool shit that happened. It was pretty interesting. 4D Doko, that's later. Especially to tell you that I like watching you be a silly little big guy or anything. Also, congrats on the upcoming 3D Ruze. Ruze, right? You meant Ruze rather than Ruru. That was a typo. Thank you, Napster Queen, for 2 months. Please yeet us across the room in 3D. We'll see. No promises. I want to see you dance. I don't dance. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Yeah, but other things I want to do this month. I would like to do part 2 of the Ruzbo voice lines, and I do think I'll find time to do that at some point. That might be after my debut. We'll see. I got a lot to do leading up to that, but we'll see. Then I'm hoping either this month or it might be tough this month. I'll try. This month, I'm hoping to continue the Ruzbo VPs and knock those out. I'm hoping to get the other fucking little ghosts that live in my skull to get those done. But we'll see. At least one of them. I would like to finish this book club and just get it out of the way. I'll probably just have to reread the first couple chapters I've already read. And I wouldn't mind maybe doing like a merch review. If you guys have been using the hashtag merchsater tag, it would be cool to kind of take a look at those and see what you guys have done with your merch and like how you've organized it. Maybe if there's like cool shelves or displays you've got going on. I think that could be kind of fun. It kind of hits the same vibes to me as the pet review, right? Can we get a part 2 Hollow Marches off collab? I'm gonna be real with you. No. No. Even if I wanted that to happen, I could never set that back up. There's no way I could wrangle them again. Absolutely not. Part 2 of that particular plot thread will almost certainly have to be online. Busy. Very busy. Is it just Ruze merch or can it all be all stars merch? You can use hashtag merchsater if there's Ruze merch anywhere in there. But if it does not have any Ruze merch, then no, that is inherently not a Zater. That's just hashtag stars merch. And as we all know, the other stars are completely inferior to me. I am the best and worst idol that ever lived, and nobody could ever possibly compare. In fact, I'm better than every idol, and this includes Taylor Swift, Octavio. Sorry. Shinnery and Bettle's characters need more time on screen. I agree, but it's whenever we find the time. Damn. Can we put them in fun places? If by fun places, eyeball emoji, you mean like, can I put them on top of the, like, fucking Eiffel Tower? Sure. If you mean like, can I put them in an onsen? No. No, you can't do that. Miku has no power over me. Microwave? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm saying keep it safe for work, okay? Put them wherever you want. That'd be funny as hell. Keep it safe for work. Oven? Fuck yeah. He took me to the mall. Uh-oh. Do I have any stories to share about meeting with the JP senpais? I have met a couple people now. I've had run-ins at the studio with people. It is almost always in passing and pretty quick and quiet. The most interaction I've had was with Dio and Rika senpai at Octavio's Off Collab Karaoke. They were very sweet. It was very nice. They were cool. That was fun. I met Oga very briefly. He was nice. Very cool. Very deep voice. Very cool. Also, Oga's outfit fucks. Damn. Fashion sense fucks. Black and green. Good taste. Good taste. Did I meet any other JP senpais? It's been a long trip here, I'm thinking. Am I getting 3D models soon? I don't know. Ask the government.
Ask the government.
Hey, welcome in. Thanks for the raid, gamer.
Hello. Hello.
Raid! No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. Just kidding.
Just playing. Sorry.
Anyway, yeah, I met a couple JP senpais. Damn. So it was Rika, Rio, Oga. Did I meet anybody else while I was there? I don't think so. Anyway, point being, it's always been relatively brief. Like, it's kind of like a hi, bye type of thing. That's all. Yeah. You saw some of the ID girls, right? Oh, yeah. Very briefly. Again, it was more like it's kind of like the scene, you know what I'm talking about, where like they fucking like passing each other in the hall, and they kind of just turn and like, what the fuck? That person, I think I know that person type of deal, because you know it's hard to miss like giant red and white pigtails type of deal. I heard you guys did your intro in front of your ID senpai. Fuck no, I did not do my intro in front of the ID senpai. I was on top of a ladder, like signing something or something, and the ID senpais walked around the corner, and I was a little confused, but I wasn't about to stop doing what I was doing. Gerard did his intro, and then I jumped down off the ladder and stuck a fucking sick landing with an acrobatic pirouette, and one of them was like, hey, you have great hair, by the way, and I'm like, thank you. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my waiting room now and do my stuff. So I went back to my waiting room and did my stuff. So, I mean, it was cool. It was nice. Like, we all said hi, but it wasn't much of an interaction. They're just like, you have great hair. I'm like, thank you. All right, I'm going back to what I'm doing. Not like mean, just, you know, I had work to do. Yeah, I mean, no, there was no hero entrance. I'm sorry. It was not nearly as cool as I made it out to be. I kind of just landed, and it was like, hi, nice to meet you, bye. It's just kind of like professional courtesy type of stuff. I don't know. It's not that like, I don't really give a shit either way. It's just I didn't have a lot of time to stand around and chat, so. Yeah, no dilly-dallying. There was no Spider-Man landing. So awkward. It wasn't awkward. It was more like it's just, I don't, it's hard to exit a conversation in a polite way, but after everybody had introduced themselves and said their hellos, there wasn't much to like be done, because I know that they were there for work, and I was there for work, and there's no easy way to exit a conversation besides being like, okay, I'm gonna go work on my stuff now. Nice to meet you. Bye. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I was in a pretty fucking sour mood that day. I was not in the space to be like having a chit chat, so I was just trying to like move along. They were very sweet, they were very nice, and obviously I'm never gonna like turn my sour mood on undeserving like people. But on the other hand, I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and like have a conversation. Plus, we've all got to get back to work. And Gerard did his little intro, that was goofy. Everybody laughed, and then we all went back to work. Actually, that was the same day. Oh, I can't talk about that. Never mind. I almost spoiled part of my thing. Actually, I almost Ruze Holland part of the collab. So I got to be careful with that. That was the day that I was talking to Gerard about something, but I can't say what. Was I there for Gerard's fart? I was actually, yes. I was there for that. Yeah. No, I can't say what it was, because if I said, the thing is, if I said what I was talking to Gerard about, then I would spoil something from the collab, and I'm not doing that. Plus, I'm not 100% sure if we're gonna do that bit. It depends on if we have like, it depends on what happens. But it was funny. It was funny to goof around and talk about it, so we'll see. The Rex fart moment. Yeah, that was something. We were all standing around because we had just finished. I don't even fucking remember what we just got done with. We were done with some sort of like stupid practice, and honestly, I wanted to go home. I was tired. I was sweaty. I wanted to go home, but we were standing around, and for some reason, Gerard decided to take it upon himself to sit down on the tile. And he just sits on the tile, and then he goes to crack his back, and he rips the loudest fart I've ever heard. And I remember one of the manes tried to like play it off for him, tried to like save his life. I was like, oh, was that your back? And then fucking, I think it was Shika Mane. He's like, did you fart? I was like, damn, there's two types of manes here. Two types of manes here. One tried to save him, and the other's like, Did you fart? That was funny. Yeah, it was token money. Token money. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely something. Goofy ass little interaction. And then we had to go do more shit. And then we had to have like a little meeting. And then Yeah. That was a weird day. That was a long day. I was so tired by the end of that day. No wonder I was pissed off. No wonder I was pissed off. Shikamane my Oshi. Evil. It was like 12 hours or 13 hours or something. It was a stupid long day. It's okay though. I played nice. Everybody got along. We all had fun. It was great. Introductions were punctual, short, but pleasant. That was about it. I wasn't like grouchy, I don't think. I think I just came across as quiet. I do feel a little bad because I was introduced to a couple like staff members, and I was introduced to like that might have been the day that I saw Oga Senpai, I think. And some of the ID girls or whatever. And I wasn't grouchy. I was just quick and subdued and quiet and moved on to like being like, hi, I'm Crimzon Rulez. Nice to meet you. Bye. I don't think I was mean. I was still like throwing, little disarming smiles and being pleasant. Still, very like, typical like I'm being polite energy. Yeah. Like, nice to meet you. Here's a bye. Yeah, power conservation mode. Yeah. Not autopilot. I don't know. I think I hope I came across as nice. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm sure they'll understand. Exactly. Listen, it was an awkward situation. It was like parents introducing their kids to each other. So, I think I came across hopefully pleasant, and sweet, if a little clipped. I'm pretty good at controlling my emotions, no matter how angry I'm actually feeling in the moment. When it comes to people who did not directly cause that anger, it is pretty easy for me to flick the switch and go back to a net neutral with them. So it's okay. Yeah, I can turn on that Midwest Elysian politeness at the drop of a hat. No problem. These are my feral lizards. Hey, I resent that. I'm not exactly a lizard. I'm only part lizard. The customer spirit service lives on inside me. True. Anyway. What else did I have going on here? Oh, hey, you know what we should talk about? Bingo. So, this was my February bingo. I got a lot done. I did hit one bingo, but only one. However, I mean, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. I hit a bingo. That counts. I do wish I had beaten a game in there. I really wanted to beat Tavern Manager Simulator. I just didn't quite get to it. I guess I never drew either. And I didn't do a tier 4 VP. I don't think I count the voicing stream as that one, the voice line stream. Oh well. That's a win, baby. You better believe it. No bug. I didn't find any cool bugs yet. I'm going to find a cool bug. I swear it. I swear I'll find a cool bug. Don't you worry. Somewhere in Xenokuni, there's got to be a cool bug. More art streams? We'll see. I do need to go bug hunting. It's just hard to find any right now. Yeah, no ISP crash. Actually, the internet out here is surprisingly good. It's pretty fucking stable, believe it or not. I was a little weirded out by it. I keep hoping you'll revisit Potionomics, and I will at some point. I don't know if I'll do that in Xenokuni, but I will revisit it at some point. Wait, I did find a cool bug. I forgot about the cool bug. You're right. Shit. Whoops. And I found a cool lizard, so that was interesting. Collecting research. Top 3 Pokemon. Throws pocket distraction and runs. Volcarona, Spinarak, and Paris, probably. But I also really like Scyther, Araquanid, Galvantula, Yanmega. Flygon's pretty cool. Sableye. I like Dragalge. Top 3 are still probably Volcarona, Spinarak, and Paris, though. Flaon's favorite is Volcarona too. Great taste, Flaon. I knew he was based. I knew he was a based bug enjoyer. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for the soup. Yeah. What else did I get done this month? I technically did a collab outside of Stars. Because I popped in on Roscoe's Marvel Rivals stream. Yeah. What do I think of the ZA starters? They're cool, but I'm probably going to default to Totodile, which is a bit of a shame because I have gone with the grass starters for every single generation other than Gen 2. I went for Cyndaquil on that because I'm a Chikorita hater. Yeah, I did. I popped on. Thoughts on Chikorita? Potato Giraffe is not my thing. It is under-designed, and it deserved better. Tropius is the better Chikorita. Sorry. Why do you hate Chikorita? Because it's a potato giraffe with a fucking millennial duck lip selfie face. Bayleaf was its peak of design, and even that was under-designed.
Sorry.
No, it's just Roscoe, Altus, and Malum. What if they gave Chikorita a sick new evolution? Listen, if Chikorita's Mega Evolution is cool, I'll consider it. But, sorry, I don't like Potato Giraffe. It's boring. It's boring. I'm not interested. Cyndaquil's right there, brother. Isn't Chikorita meant to be a radish? I don't know. The Potato Giraffes will remember this. Remember it then. Remember it, and I will mark this down as just another day. For you, this was the most important moment of your life, realizing that I hate Potato Giraffes. For me, it's just a day. Did I ever tell you guys about... Can I tell you guys a story about something? This is a sidebar, but that's what these streams are for. Soup for the Soup God. Thank you, Curio Fan. Thank you for 7 months. Thank you for the soup, by the way, Shaco in South Elysium Internet Company. Let me help you with that bingo card last minute by pulling the... No! All right, so check this out. Can I tell you guys a story? My most villain moment I've ever had. So I think it was like a year before I got kidnapped by the government. I was playing the beta. I was playing the beta for a game called, maybe it's 2 years before this. Anyway, I was playing a beta for a game called Albion Online. And I really enjoyed it. I played it a lot, but I never really got quite to the end game. However, Albion Online is the type of game where you can make your own build, and I was specifically training up my spear and dagger skills, so I was getting really, really high level with spears and daggers, and it had like a Path of Exile level, like crazy skill tree that could be trained in like branching patterns. And what I mean by that is like, you could say, I want to train in warrior weapons, and that means you're training all of your spears, swords, axes, maces, and like two-handed great weapons all at the same time, right? Like all of those skills are being trained at the same time. However, you are also simultaneously, while playing with a spear, training your spear skill. But while you're training your spear skill and your warrior skills, if you were using a specific spear, which for me was a Volge, I believe, you were also training that skill. So you can become insanely skilled with one specific weapon while also still being pretty good with all weapons in that category of weapons, while also being pretty okay with all weapons in that like class of weapons, right? But you were probably just really good with that one type of weapon. So anyway, since you could mix and match things, I ended up making a build that was centered around dueling, but cheesing it. Because when you would duel other players in this game, what it would do is create this ring around you guys. And if you stepped out of the ring for 5 seconds, you automatically lost the duel. So I picked a spear that grabbed enemies and threw them behind me. I picked a chest plate that would create a Yasuo-style wind wall that would lock people out. They would just keep bouncing off of it anytime they got close to you, or close to the wall. So what I would do is I would fight near the edge of the ring, grab them, fling them behind me, throw up my wind wall so they couldn't pass it because it was too wide, and it would ring them out because they just couldn't get back into the arena in time. It was fucking hilarious. So I used this to scam players, specifically douchebag players who were trying to scam low-tier players. So here's what I would do. I would go into major cities. I would challenge really high tier, super geared up players while wearing this gear. And this gear is like level 4 shit, right? The highest level is level 9 in this game. And I'm out here wearing like just shitty level 4 gear. And I would challenge them for like absurd amounts of money, like 300,000 silver type of shit. And they'd be like, okay, I'm going to scam this low level guy out of his money, which is fucked up with them, fucked up and evil. They would see me and be like, easy money. And then I would take all of their fucking money for being pieces of shit who were trying to scam low level players. Anyway, I did this for a while. And at some point, I was helping some new players through a dungeon. I took them into a dungeon that was, if you die, you lose everything. Like, there were PvP zones in this game where if you died, you were lootable and players could take all of your gear and you would lose all your hard-earned gear, which was really scary, really tough. And I was helping some new players in this dungeon and guiding them through it. And another party comes into the dungeon behind us. And I shit you not, we tried to push further into the dungeon to get away from them. And we ended up with a stone bridge in between us. And we had a duel versus this party. And this guy's like, you, Ruze, I know you. And I was like, huh? He's like, you scammed me out of my fucking money. And I was like, sorry, dude, I've scammed a lot of people out of their money. I have no idea who you are. That might have been important to you, but that was just another Tuesday to me. And then we fought each other, and I shit you not, both parties almost wiped. The only survivors were me and one like 2 HP guy on my side who was brand new to the game. Like, we barely beat the brakes off them. I was like, well, that was close. I did rescue all the gear from the new guys and take it back to them. And I stole all the gear from the douchebags party. Yeah, you're going to have to be more specific than that, brother. Anyway, that was my most villain moment. Sorry, guy. But anyway, you shouldn't have been trying to scam low-level players. You got what you deserved. I think when I was in that dungeon, I was running daggers, though. That was funny.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for 14 months, Pogger.
You scammed me. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Is right. I didn't use Nature Staff, Joxy. It was the only staff I considered picking up for healing, though. It was the only time I considered picking up a healing thing. But I mostly ran dual daggers. I ran hunting spear. I ran pike and one-handed dagger with torch and the Volge, I think it was. Were you going somewhere with the story, or was it a random side thought? I was going nowhere with the story. The random side thought. Sally. Damn. Yeah, I Sally all the time. Like some fucked up Robin Hood. True. I'm like the world's worst Robin Hood. Which game is that? WoW? Nah, it was Albion Online. I miss Albion Online, actually. I never did play the full release. I should at some point. I only played the alpha or beta or whatever. Anyway, let's take a little look at the March monthly bingo sheet. So here's the bingo sheet. It's not much different. And by not much different, I mean it's just not really different. These are the goals for the month. Read and weep, baby. Read and weep. Thanks for the story. It's been a while. You're welcome. play it now? Okay, I'm getting on right now. Next game I'm going to play is Monster Hunter, so help me God. I still haven't even opened it. Oh, I want to make my character so bad. I never have time for anything. Whatever, it's fine. Zoom in, please. Look at this crap. Sorry. I yearn for the monsters. I yearn to punch helpless animals. Okay, there you go. And I think that's that probably wraps up anything I needed to talk about. I mean, I've got this extra post. Can't believe they only posted a bounty for 1828 for me. Government really be hating. They really be hating. Well, I've also got this, I guess. Huh? Oh, nope. That's actually just me catching you red-handed. This was a shameless Ruzader's tweet that says, "My poor meow meow, my baby, my little baby who hurts so much, but treats people with nothing but kindness. Forgive me for not being able to do more. I tried my best. I really did." On the note of this specific picture, I just want to let you guys know that this is my very smooth and very clever and very clean transition to say that, hey, the My Pet ASMR voice packs are still available for me and all of the boys. There's a cat pack, there's a dog pack, and there's a fucked up little animal pack that has like a crow and a duck and I believe a leopard gecko. So, hey guys, if you ever wanted to grab a cool pack, those are great. I mean, the cat one's the best one, obviously. It's because I'm biased. And I'm biased because, man, Shinry's is fucking good. And if you grab a full pack, I believe you get a wallpaper to go with it. So that's pretty cool. Thank you for my life. You're welcome. You loved my VP? It was okay, I guess. I would like to go on record saying I did not write that. But I definitely said those words. Live in a studio while some poor Xenocunian man was listening on the other end and being like, "Oh, sugoi." And I'm like, "Oh, great. Thanks. Thanks." Ugh, great. Yeah, great. How many times I cringed. You know what's funny? Can I say this? I'm going to say it anyway. I don't give a shit. We all had to like rush to do it. It was like near the end of one of our days. And they needed the studio space for other people. But so we had to like really hurry to get it done. And it was Gerard, Goldie, and I in the same day all had to record. And fucking Goldie and Gerard took so long that I shit you not, I had 15 minutes to do it. So I had to like first take almost everything. They took so long that when I got in there, they're like, "You've got 15 minutes, go." It's okay. I knocked it the fuck out. I crushed it. 15 minutes might be generous. I might have had 10 minutes. I was moving. I was like, okay, first take. There was 2 segments I had to retake, technically. But I was crushing it. I work well under pressure. It would have taken me longer, I'm sure, if I didn't have the pressure of, like, you don't have more time. But luckily, generally, when pressure is applied, I tend to clutch it. But let's get serious for a second. Those 2 wanted posters were goofy little memes. Here's my actual merch poster. You're welcome. So there is of course, here, let me just, boing. You've got your merch right here, baby. Don't forget you can use hashtag #merchsader to show off the merch that you've got. I've still got 36 days left on the New Year's merch, so if you haven't got the New Year's merch yet, you have just barely over a month to get a hold of that. So if you're looking to get those, they're very cool. I love the acrylic stand. Typically, I'm not a big acrylic guy, but honestly, I bring that everywhere for photos. I just really like that art a lot. It's really cool. And I love that jacket, and I wish it was merch. There is also, of course, the voice pack, which is... God, what a description. Okay, you know what? I'm actually not going to read that out loud. You could not pay me to. I I will never say those words ever, no matter what. God. Oh, God, what a description. Still waiting for mine to arrive too. Haha, I got mine early. Still waiting on all my other merch, but I got that early. Yippee! Yippee! But yeah, so that's what I've got going on currently for merch. That was my February merch. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I know the jacket's so fucking cool. I don't even like those kinds of... See, this is what I mean sometimes when they like mistypecast me. Like, I'm sorry, brothers. I don't know how to tell you this. Other than swinging axes and swords around, let me get in the camera. Let me see if I can see you for this one. I ain't sporty. I don't dress sporty. I don't act sporty. I've never played a game of baseball in my fucking life. I typically do not like baseball or Letterman style jackets. But that one kind of goes fucking hard, dude. Kind of goes fucking hard. I'm not saying I don't like get active. I just don't care that much about sports, unfortunately. But the government wouldn't know that, would they? Watch my content, you sons of bitches. Someone's gonna have to translate that to some higher up, and they're gonna be like, what'd he say? He said, watch my content, you sons of bitches. Violence is my only sport. True. Instead of Letterman, it's a Zaderman. Not the Yankee. Oh no, brother. Got that Yankee vibe. Brutal. Sword fighting is a sport. Jousting is a sport. Well, I don't do any jousting. And sword fighting is, yeah, I guess that's a sport. That's true. What kind of stuff do you wear? Yeah, you know. What I'm wearing? Long black capes, tight black shirts, drop crotch pants sometimes, the occasional tech wear, way too tight jeans to make my long legs look even longer with tall boots with heels on them. You know, whatever. Sometimes brown boots. Sometimes I wear fanciful little medieval looking stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Like sort of pseudo casual medieval stuff. Like I'll wear like a green button up, cool pants, like sort of like satin looking pants, like a potato bag pants, with brown boots with a high up the ankle. That fucks. How about bug/spider fighting? Sometimes. You sword fight? Fencing, kendo, giant claymore? So I don't have anybody to sword fight against, tragically. I've never had the opportunity to join a HEMA society because I've always lived in the middle of nowhere, but longsword if I had my choice. I would also like to learn Dane X appropriately. Zephyr's cool. I don't think I could bring Zephyr to a sparring match. I think that swinging a car door at somebody has to be a felony. Leprechaun core? You better believe it, baby.
I'm the sexiest leprechaun that ever lived.
Going to different parties, have the same dealer? Sure, why not? Actually, me and Bettel did. You know what's funny is Bettel saw my fucking. I got some clothes at in Zenakuni, and Bettel's like, I know where you got those. I'm like, what? He's like, I know where you got those. Like, no, you don't. He's like, oh yeah, I do. And then named the exact store. I was like, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Are you saying you're short? Oh, sorry, I'm like a tall, lanky leprechaun with incredible abs. I don't know how ripped leprechauns are under their little jackets, under their lederhosen or whatever they've got going on. Maybe they're super shredded, and I don't know. And I've never checked under a leprechaun's fucking suspenders and button up, so I don't know. Maybe they're already ripped. Who knows? Am I not 5'10"? I thought the government shaved some off the top. I thought I got squashed down in the process of Do I speak any leprechaun? No. The incredibly good saleswoman code lady. I don't know if she's a good saleswoman. She's funny. She's got a lot of energy. Frankly, she's kind of a bully. She kind of like pressures you into feeling like you have to buy, but it doesn't matter that much because I like the coat and I liked it when I bought it. So it's not like on the one, it's funny because it almost had the opposite effect on me. She was grabbing me and spinning me all over the place and like trying to get me to buy it really hard. And that almost made me not buy it. What's funny is I liked it enough to buy it off rip, but because she kept trying so hard to convince me and like browbeat me into being like, buy it. It almost turned me away. I was almost like, I feel like I'm getting scammed, even though I know this is a fucking cool code, which is wild. I'm like, your salesmanship is driving me away, which is just nutty. I can't believe you're such a bully. Bayonetti, why do you hate me? No, I'm just kidding. But I'm glad I stuck it out and I bought it. And she was passionate. I'll say that. I'm not going to say she was sweet, but she was passionate. I think that was funny. She was very, very excited. Also very aggressive. She didn't just sew the belt for me. She sewed the belt onto me. She grabbed me, like, she went full fucking Edna mode, spinning me around, telling me, like, you gotta style it like this, style it like that. She was literally grabbing my hips and my fucking, like standing on her tippy toes to zip it up and down on me to show me how to style it. Then spun me around and started sewing it onto me. It's like, don't move. And then she's like, scissors. I'm like, what? She's like, scissors. And I'm like, huh? So I reach over to grab the scissors off her desk. And then she's like, oh, left. So I grab the scissors and I hand them to her. She's like, stop moving. I'm like, I was grabbing the scissors. Maybe she's doing passion English that came off aggressive. No, she knew English pretty well. Strong accent, but strong grasp on English. She did keep switching back to Xenocunian. Like, and then being annoyed that I didn't know what she was saying, which was funny. Yeah, she came across as a very loud, kind of like emphatic and aggressive grandma. She was Edna mode. If you've ever seen Edna mode, Incredibles, that's who she was. Very clearly. 1-to-1. Style, aesthetic, attitude. Pretty crazy. Okay, let me check some stuff real quick. I think I don't need this anymore. Okay, so now we're just yapping, I think I've covered everything. So that was the Ruzolve, everybody. That's my plan, that's my merch. Don't forget my government mandated shilling. I've got 36 days left on the New Year's merch, which, I mean, to be fair, government shilling aside, I do like a lot. So if I had to pick a group of merch for you to get, that one's definitely up there because I think the pin is really fucking cool with the little Ruze on the like crosshatch style. And I really like the acrylic actually, as far as the acrylics go. And I never thought I would like one of those varsity jackets, but I do. It goes hard. Obviously the My Pet ASMR voice pack is still out there. Other than that, I guess we could just yap about JP stories if you guys want. Sure. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget, 3D, it's in just over a week, guys. You've got 8 days. 8 days, and then my 3D's coming. Let's do this, baby. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I'm super duper excited for the 3D collab. I'm excited for all the boys' 3Ds. They're so fucking good. But show up for mine because I'm cooler than they are. And you have to pretend my 3D is better than theirs. It's just the rules. Sorry, I don't make the rules. It is what it is. So yeah. What else happened? Let's see. So let me go through my list of things that happened while here. Oh, the off collab karaoke was pretty cool, right? Octavio's off collab karaoke. I don't know if you guys watched that. Hopefully you did. Hopefully you liked it. It was pretty fucking cool or whatever. It was really cool to be able to sing with Rika and Rio Senpai, but they definitely, between them and Octavio, I think Gerard, Goldie, and I were like, wow, we are out of our depth. Yikes. Poor Rika's ear. All right, okay. In my defense, this is going to sound like cope. And I will start this with a bit of honesty and vulnerability. I cannot sing in Japanese. And I tried to do Haruka Kanata. Haruka Kanata. And I was kind of doing all right. But I was singing it to myself on the way there. And I did way better than when I got there. But you have never had a Gerard screaming in your ear off beat. There is no way to keep on beat with that happening. It is impossible. So in my defense, I was going to do bad either way. I think Gerard was trying to help. It made me do way worse. It made me do way worse. That was the Naruto song. Yes. Yeah. I was like, can I find an anime opening that's really short? And I thought I gamed the system because I was like, oh, this is only 1 minute and 30 seconds. I could crush this. And then they found the 4-minute version. I was like, oh no, what is this? What is this? It was goofy. That's true. I did kind of crush Creep though. I did all right on that one, which is great because I was scared. I was so scared to do that in front of our JP senpais because I was like, oh no, now they're gonna judge me. Now they're gonna judge me not just for being loud, but also being a bad singer. Luckily, I've practiced that one enough at this point through all the karaoke's that like I've got an okay grasp on it. I want to get to a point where I can like do like fun like vocal trills and freestyles. Like I feel like Octavio's pretty comfortable with that. I want to get to that point one day with singing. Oh, the mic picked it up for once at the studio. That's great. More practice. I do. I need so much practice. I need so much practice. I need a vocal coach, but obviously I've had no time to search for one here in Xenokuni. So that's a big no. Do you take / plan on taking singing lessons? I do not. I would like to at some point. We'll see how that goes though. I think my problem with singing lessons is that I just have to stomach the very basics, and that annoys me. As somebody who probably has undiagnosed ADHD, I very quickly skip tutorials on things. I'm the type of person who's like, you describe it, I do it before you're done describing it, and then you're like, okay, but no, really internalize this. I'm like, I don't care. It's boring. Move on to the complex stuff. Which makes me really good at video games and really bad at doing tasks that require the fundamentals and hammering the fundamentals into your brain. So singing, for example, they're like, you have to do warm-ups and breath exercises. I'm like, that's boring. I don't want to do it. Yeah. I know I gotta. Oh, but I don't wanna. No, I'll just slam my head against the wall until I get a tight beat. Yeah, that's me picking hard mode on my first run through every game. As a streamer, I'm learning that is not always the best method, though. Sometimes I have to sacrifice my own like mental engagement in a game to ensure that I can actually move forward. Because I know that there's been a couple times where I've been like, I'll just play on hard mode. And I hit some wall or something, and like in a standalone, I would happily beat my head against that forever. But as content, that gets dull really quickly. Kind of like my insistence on beating Raylana with my parrying dagger and my knife and just refusing to use a weapon that might have made that easier. I fought her 72 times on stream. And I was like, this is terrible content and I don't care. That'd be really cool. True, the run where I succeeded was fire. Was that the Elden Ring thing? Yep. Okay, well, there you go. Now you know. I think the longer you take, the better it feels as a viewer to see one succeed. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's always great at the beginning, right? Like, here's the arc for things that take a long time. This is also why I typically don't play RPGs or JRPGs on stream. The arc is, wow, he's starting this thing. I like this thing. That's super exciting. And then there's a long middle segment of everybody going to do their own thing and tabbing out because it gets dull and the same thing over and over again, and I don't blame them. I would do the same fucking thing. And then you win, and that's a super big high, and everybody's excited, but there is that long middle ground of nobody wants to watch that, and I don't blame them. Why is Baldur's Gate 3 never happened? If you want the honest answer, playing it as it's meant to be played is bad content, and no one would watch me play it. Also, I've already played through the first 2 acts of Baldur's Gate 3 like 3 times. I have not played through the 3rd act, and that would be fun, but I would be too obsessed with lore gathering and talking to every NPC, and no one would want to watch me do that, so... I think a gimmick Baldur's Gate 3 stream would be a lot of fun. I think, like, if you die, you have to leave the stream. Baldur's Gate 3 run would be fun, especially if I could wrangle all of Tempest into it and we could all play, like, I don't know, groups of, like, 3 or groups of 4. Let me think. So Tempest, 6. Well, we can't really split that evenly. Okay, well, maybe we could just do 2 teams. I don't know. Figure it out. Maybe one person's a backup if somebody dies. I never fought Millennia, actually. All goblins sounds hilarious, but I don't think goblins are supported natively as a playable species in Baldur's Gate 3. I think you have to mod that in. Ow, my fingers. I saw someone let their chat make all the in-game choices for them. That would work if you could do it really quickly. I'd basically have to just be like, okay, first message I see. Type of deal. And then somebody would gimmick that, right? Somebody would game that. Somebody would be like, well, I've memorized this entire game down to a T, and I know exactly what message or what question is being pulled up, so I will answer before anybody else can. Type of deal. Which would be crazy. Oh, Vermintide was so fun. PvP Vermintide again would be so cool. Or if I could get a hold of Darktide Berms, that'd be great. I would love to get a hold of some Darktide Berms. Because I know that was the first game the boys and I played together, was Darktide, actually. Which, I mean, I'm a bigger fan of fantasy. Don't get me wrong. I like Warhammer Fantasy significantly more than I like 40K. But Darktide has so much atmosphere. It's very cool. It is not PvP, though. So it'd be fully co-op versus, the NPCs. Also, I'm a sucker for las rifles. I think laser weapons are kind of cool. So, what were we talking about? I want to talk about something else, but I forgot. Oh! I've been seeing art in the art tag. You guys are getting a little risque. And while that is not a problem to me, I do not mind that. That's okay. I will probably not be interacting on risque art. And also, I am floating the idea of having a separate tag for that because I don't want, if people are trying to avoid that, I don't want them to accidentally stumble across that using Crimzon Muse. I'm not saying stop tagging it yet. I'm going to consider the options I have available to me for more risque art. As far as like what tag to use, I have not decided on one yet, but you know, obviously I want to curate the space so that people can feel comfortable with what they're seeing. It doesn't bother me to see that stuff. You know, that believe it or not, even being here, being an idol, that's not the first time that's happened to me. I don't interact with it, but it's cool. I mean, art's art, beautiful, good for that. Crimzon nudes, no. No. Okay, I'll consider it, but that's awful. That's awful. Crimzon Rulez. Crimzon news. Oh, wow. That would have been such a cool thing for like updates. I got to keep that in mind. Crimzon news could be funny later, but Crimzon nudes is kind of funny too. Where's Q? K? Risque? Oh, like risque. Ah, risque. I get it. Ah, that's funny. That's kind of funny. Rated R for Ruze. I'll think about it. Anyway, for now, obviously feel free to use the art tag as long as you're not drawing strictly not safe for work. Risque is fine. Please don't use the art tag if you are drawing not safe for work because like until I separate them, I don't know who's watching my content and I cannot curate the space to like keep people out who do not need to be seeing that. So that is on you. Please do not put that out there for people who do not need to see that. You know, you never know who's watching or who's checking the tag. Please be careful with that. Be mindful to, you know, the audience. There are like people here who are, that's definitely not appropriate for their eyes. So yeah, when and if I make a tag, feel free to use that one. Restricted, rated Ruze. Damn, my name apparently makes a really good fucking not safe for work tag. Whoops, you could really take that a lot of ways. Risque, rated Ruze, not safe for Ruze. Not safe for Ruze is funny too, because it implies it's not safe for me. I think that's funny. Restricted is funny. Risque, damn, there's a lot of good ones. That's goofy. I kind of hate that, but I also find it funny. Not safe for woos. No. Ah. Oh, man, my voice is so shot from all the practice we've been doing. I'm tired. I'm tired of this SpongeBob. Ruzolve, get out of here. Get out of here. How dare you say that? Yeah, so I don't know how much time I actually have to talk about JP stories. I mean, I guess I've got a little bit. I've got a window. Let me pull up my journal. Man, I caught up on my journaling yesterday and realized how far behind I've been this whole time. It's actually been nutty how far behind I've been. I've been so behind. Quaky. I was quaky once. My name Crimzon Rulez is literally red herring. Yeah. It is, isn't it? Interesting. Okay, so, good lord, I was so far behind I had to do 2 weeks and try to remember what all happened in the last 2 weeks, which was a nightmare. I already talked about the meet and greet, so it wasn't that far back. Hold on. Oh, can't talk about that. I can talk about this. We were going out to dinner with Axel, right? We were going out to dinner, me and the Armis boys. And Axel was fucking late, the little fucker. And then I was like, hey, pick a place. And I think it was Octavia. He was like, I want yakiniku. I haven't had yakiniku. Fine, whatever. So Axel picks a place, and it's like 40 minutes walk. And Octavia had hurt his foot that day. And I was like, we can't walk that far. We'll have to get a cab. So we get a cab. And I get sat in the front seat with the cab driver. The other three sit in the back because they're too afraid of their Nihongo, not Jozu. Fine, totally fair. I'll gaijin smash my way through this shit. So I'm talking to the cab driver, and we're driving. And in the cab, it's only like 12 minutes. We get 8 minutes into this drive. Axel messages me and is like, oh, sorry, I sent you the wrong address. I was like, what? I was like, what? I'm in the cab. He's like, yeah, no, it's actually over here. He's like, it's okay, though. It's only a 4-minute walk from there. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I better double check just to be sure. I double check. It's actually a 22-minute walk from the wrong area he sent us to. And I'm not about to make Octavio walk on his foot that far. So I'm like, no, you motherfucker. It's a 22-minute walk. How'd you send me the wrong thing? So then I was like, okay, now I got to try and explain to this cab driver that I've got to go somewhere else. So I'm like, sumimasen, change. And I like turn my phone to show him that it's a different address. So then this poor dude is at a red light and he's like, choto. And he has to take a right into a fucking side street, park in the middle of the street, and then change the address for me, which thank you, cab driver guy. And then I ended up paying like 2,400 yen for this cab and nobody paid me back. Motherfucker. Anyway, we got there. We were a little late. It was fine. Dinner was great. But I was like, you son of a bitch. I had to fucking gaijin smash my way through this as the least qualified stupid motherfucker to have to, like, engage with a cab driver. What a nightmare. It's fine. It was only 20, like, it was like equivalent of like $14 US. Not that big a deal. But I was like, you son of a bitch. Gaijin Smash is my attack. It's what I use every day. Gerard's the one who took actual lessons. What the hell? Yeah, why the fuck wasn't Gerard in the front seat? What happened? Is it true that you got go? Okay. I'm going to tell you something I haven't told Goldie. I'll tell you a story about the Maid Cafe. So we went to dinner with Axel. That was fine. It was great. We all drank a little bit. Nothing crazy. And I was talking to Gerard, and he's like, I don't like the taste of alcohol. I was like, yeah, me neither, brother. And he's like, oh, okay. And I was like, you should try Malibu. It does not taste like alcohol. I can detect alcohol in literally anything. Leia, thank you. You don't have to cover for them, but thank you for the delicious soup. I was like, listen, it does not taste like alcohol. I promise. Trust me, as somebody who hates the taste of alcohol, I promise it doesn't. I was like, we'll go find some. So we ate dinner. We had yakiniku. It was great. And then we were like, okay, we'll go somewhere else. And Axel's like, oh, let's go to the Hub or whatever. He loves that place. I'm not going to tell you which one because it's always a different one anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we went there. And they didn't have any fucking Malibu. And I was like, ah, shit. And then I forgot my bag of fucking, like, Shikamane had given me my bag of, can I say this? I can say this because you know it's something I have to do. My bag of checkies to sign. And I left them at the Hub like a fucking freak because I'm an idiot. And we couldn't find any Malibu there. We left the Hub. And then I realized, oh shit, I don't have my stuff. Or no, I didn't realize that till after the Maid Cafe. So we go to the Maid Cafe because I don't even remember why. I think we were joking about it or something. And then it stopped being a joke. So we go to the Maid Cafe. Goldie is already pretty fucking hammered, dude. Already pretty fucking hammered. I was like, uh-oh. And Goldie, I ordered a screwdriver at the Maid Cafe. And then Goldie ordered a screwdriver. And they brought him one, and that was fine. But he fucking quaffed it. He, like, pounded the screwdriver as fast as he could. And I was like, oh shit, dude, that was like a tall glass screwdriver. He's already drunk. And one of the maids like sneaks over to me because I'm sitting on like the couch and Goldie's sitting directly across from me on like a chair. And a maid comes over and like kneels down by me and is like, yeah, drunk? Pointing at him, and I'm like, yeah, but he's okay. I'm like, daijobu. I was like, hi, daijobu. So she's like, But then he orders another screwdriver, and they bring out a massive fucking stein. I mean, it's basically, it's like a pot of screwdriver. I was like, oh no. So they brought that to him, and he drank that, and then he ordered another screwdriver. So he's like turning toward the maids, ordering another screwdriver, and I look at the maid over his shoulder, and I'm like doing like the cutting motion in my neck and shaking my head no. And then she like comes back over to me and is like, orange juice. I was like, orange juice. And nodded. So for the rest of the night, they just kept bringing him orange juice. But he thought it was alcohol, so I thought that was funny. I was just like, orange juice him. So I did not tell Goldie that I was sneaking orange juice instead of screwdrivers for him. Oh my God. And then, can I tell that? You know what? I am going to tell this story. I don't know if I've already told this, but the one, actually Gerard talked about it, so I can. Gerard's like, oh, you had all the English speaking people with you. I had one person with passion English, and then one maid comes around and is speaking English, but I know why I know what's going to happen. I know what this is. Listen, these are like very nice. Like this is a totally respectable, super cool profession. There's nothing weird that happens here. I know people have weird interpretations of maid cafes, but it's literally just like cute girls dressing up and like basically being waitresses and earning tips. And a good way to earn tips, obviously, is to get people to spend more. So a maid comes over after we've already been there for like 20 minutes, and she's like, hi, I speak English. And I was like, oh fuck. I'm like, oh cool, that's really cool. And she's like, I want to do cheers with you. I'm like, cool. I was like, do you have a drink? She's like, could you buy drinks for us? I was like, no. And then I was like, are you guys buying drinks for them? To the others, I'm like, no. I'm like, you guys buying drinks for them? And Goldie's like, I will. And this motherfucker couldn't pony up. He bought drinks for all of them. They were super excited or whatever. At the end of the day, I was like, wait, you can't do that. So then I paid for that too. He did pay me back. But I was like, God damn it. So I had to put my fucking card down and pay for everybody and his round of drinks for the maids. Yeah, maid cafes are just regular cafes with cute uniforms. And alcohol, it's true. People are really weird about it, but they're super chill. Oh no. He did pay me back. In Goldie's defense, he paid me back. And then the next day, he's like, why'd you let me do that? I'm like, what'd you want me to do? No, that place is cool, actually. They were like, oh, let's get pictures or checkies or whatever. Because like, if you go there, you get a free checkie or you get a free song. And they were like, who do you want to like take your pictures with? And originally there was like 3 maids there with us, and then there was the owner, or one of the maids posing as the owner. I don't know, but it was like someone with really cool aesthetics. They had like short, cropped, like blonde hair and like a leather jacket with all these chains and pins on it and shit. They had like sort of like a edgy, princely vibe about them. I was like, yeah, I'm taking a photo with you. That's cool as fuck. It was cool. I was like, I like your aesthetic. So then all the maids were like, oh. I was like, well, yeah, what'd you think I was going to take a photo with a maid? Nice try, chumps. You never catch me slipping, baby. Babysitting funds? Thanks. It was very gender. It was very cool. I think they were surprised too. They're like, what? I was like, yeah, you. Yeah. I love you, gender maid. Forever say so. Whoa. I'm cool. I'm also not say so sometimes. No, you got me. You fucking got me. You fucking got me. It was cool, Drip. Did you get back your own checkies? Yeah, the owner person drew flames on mine. It was sick. Yeah, I'm both, okay? I just know, listen, here's the reality. I just know how to behave in public, all right? I'm a goddamn adult. I know how to be a normal fucking person, all right? I recognize that these are a bunch of people doing a job and that we're a bunch of fucking weird gaijin coming in there being loud weirdos, all right? So I'm trying to make their night as little uncomfortable as possible. Oh, thank you for the chip, by the way, Zuna. Stamina potion. Anyway, don't tell Goldie that I was sliding him orange juice. Get them tips. They were probably, ooh, good targets. I don't know. By the end of that night, Goldie had definitely drank enough. They were like, oh, wait a minute. That was probably a bad idea. He was fist bumping everybody, every maid. He kept leaning across the table and getting fist bumps. Lips are sealed, you sons of bitches. Being say-so only means you know how to code switch. I don't know what that means, but yeah, sure. Goldie's liver's thanking you even if he doesn't. Probably. How was Octavio with his liquor? He's fine. He didn't drink a lot, honestly. He drank, but it wasn't a ton. And I mean, Gerard had a little bit, not much at all. I think he was mostly drinking like sodas or waters or milk. He's really obsessed with fist bumps, isn't he? I think the more alcohol he gets in him, the more he wants hugs from the boys and fist bumps from strangers. So, you know. I think my problem is that I'm just too self-conscious and I'm too aware of what it's like to be on the other end of that interaction. So like, I think maid cafes are built on this sort of like illusion of flirtation, right? But I'm aware of the thought process that's going on the other side of that interaction. So I cannot separate that from the reality. So to me, it's like, sorry, dude. Like, I'll be pleasant, but that's as far as I will go. I'll be nice to you. I'll be like, hey, cute outfit, or I like your fashion, or I respect the artistry that goes into it. Actually, I think one of the maids who was using passion English was like, maid cafes often? I was like, not really. I was like, second time, but I think it's really cool. I think it's I think the artistry is nice. I think it's cute. You guys have good outfits. You didn't let them cast spells over your drinks? They did not cast spells over our drinks. It was not at this maid cafe. Also, holy shit, Mayu, thank you for the magenta soup. I don't think it's like, I think people are supposed to engage with like a flirtatious nature, and I think that's a good thing. I don't think that's wrong for anybody to do that. Not that anybody was really super flirty, I don't think, there, but I think that's kind of expected. That's the expected interaction. It's just, I have trouble separating in my mind. It's a me thing. It's a me problem. It's a me problem 100% is what I'm saying. It just doesn't do it for me. I just can't interact with it in the way it's meant to go. I did get Moe cuned on one of my, over my Omu rice the first time I ever went to a maid cafe, though. And that was last year. The outfits are cute. It was very cute fits. Very cool. Very cool. The aesthetic was really cool. Yeah, I feel like my brain would be like, she's working. That's my brain 987% of the time. I think, like, as somebody who, anytime somebody tries to flirt with me, I tend to rationalize it away. In a normal context, like if a stranger approaches me on the street and is being clearly flirtatious, like, I'm sorry, but I'm probably going to pull a solid snake and be like, is that like a 1911 Beretta? Like, I'll probably hyperfixate on some stupid shit or be like, hey, I like your bag, or I like your outfit, or like, oh, they're clearly just being friendly, or maybe they need directions. That's like where my brain goes immediately. So in the context of working, it does that twice as hard. It like overtimes it. I'm like, oh, they're being extra friendly because they're working. Like, obviously, I should make this as like comfortable an interaction as possible for them and just be super normal. You know when they're flirting with you. Typically, I get a vibe, but my brain immediately reverses it. It's like, nope, they're being nice to you. Yeah, often I assume I'm overthinking. The engravings don't give any tactical advantages. Try a butler cafe. Yeah, that could be fun. If the aesthetics are cool. Ooh. Tailored waistcoats. Let's go. I feel like I would interact the exact same way, though. I'd be like, okay, they're flirting. Great outfits. Cool. I like how you're doing. Muscle Man Cafe. Now we're talking. I don't think I want to go to a Muscle Man Cafe. That sounds like a nightmare, brother. All right, let's see. What else happened? So that was the Maid Cafe. Yeah, that was like a bit ago. Blah, blah, blah. Can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. Work stuff. Work stuff. Work stuff. Work stuff. It's a lot of work stuff. Listen, I probably won't go to the Muscle Man Cafe, but I would go to the Muscle Man Cafe. Have I considered playing games like Dead Space and Resident Evil? I've played Dead Space before, and I did not find it scary. I don't like horror games. Horror games fuck me up real bad. I tried to play the Resident Evil 2 remake. I got to the point where you have to slide under the garage door looking thing, and I couldn't do it. I've considered it. I don't want to. Don't you try to hit me. Don't you try to hit me. How dare you? Let's see, what else have I done? Bum, 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 bum. What other things have happened? Oh, this is not a date thing. This is not happened on a specific day. This is just my -1 luck. You guys remember when I had to do that thing, and at the very beginning of the Xenocunian trip, and there was construction noises outside, like the day of. Remember that? Remember my -1 luck? Yeah, that never stopped. It turns out they're building a building next to me. I'm not kidding. This entire month and a half that I've been here or whatever, every day from like roughly 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. It has not helped with me getting any good amount of blinking. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, every day, right outside my window. Classic -1 luck, baby. I wonder if I could tell this story now. I should save that story. I'll save that story for later. I'm not going to tell you about that. I had another thing that happened that even the government was like, what the fuck about? I caused a local... I'll say this. I am a walking EMP, and I freaked the government out. I -1 lucked them to the point where they're like, that hasn't happened in like 3 years. How did you do that? Type of luck. Thanks for yapping as I work on my DM notes for my D&D campaign. Hey, no problem. Thank you for the soup. What does that mean? How do I say this in a way that's not super spoily? I was doing a thing, and all of the lights in the room changed color to the wrong color. There's LEDs to show when certain things were working, and I was doing a practice run, and all of the lights changed color, and I was talking to a translator at the time, and I like stopped and looked up, and I was like, hey, why are those lights changing colors? And the translator's like, oh, I don't know, maybe it just happens. I'm like, I don't think that just happens. And then they turned red, And then they had to like take me out of the room and be like, oh, we're sorry. This whole room just shut down. We don't know what happened. That hasn't happened in like 3 years. We're going to have to stop everything. You're going to have to take a break. We're going to have to keep you an hour late today. And we're going to have to move you somewhere else to work on other stuff. And I was like, great. Thank you. And they're like, we don't know how that's possible. I'm like, I hear that a lot. So it's fine. I guess that just happens to me a lot. Room's haunted? Probably. He's really haunted. That's the negative one luck, baby. My best friend, the translator? Did I have a best friend? Oh, you're thinking of the director. The director was not my best friend, but the director did like me. I hope he still likes me. He seems to think I'm pretty cool. We didn't really talk much, but listen, that's on the other boys. They're just not as attentive as I am to all the people in the room. I think most of the studio workers like me because, like, no matter what they're doing, I tend to engage with them in some way or make silly faces or do, like, stupid, like, hand signs or be like, oh, at them. I just goof around a lot. I think that's why they like me. I don't need to be able to speak the language to be a goofy little guy is what it is. Is the director single? I don't know if he is. I didn't ask. he's a bit older than, well, actually, I've been around for a couple hundred. He's a bit young for me. They got a silly Billy charisma. Being silly transcends language. I do not have Crimzon Riz. I have negative Riz. I have 1-star charisma or less. Thank you. You don't lead every conversation by asking if they're single? Nah. Nah. Absolutely not. All right, listen. I gotta check something real quick. You actually want... actually, citrine one. Let's see. I got to do D&D, but we already talked about that a little bit. Pizza was great. That was fun. We all went out for food after that. That was nice. I already told you about how they didn't let me keep the dice trays, which was not nice. Very sad. Can't talk about that. I can't talk about that. And I can't talk about that. And I already talked about that. And I can't talk about that work stuff either. Oh. And I've already talked about that. Okay, I think we're all caught up, gamers. I think that's all my JP stories for now. There's some things I still have on the back burner, but I can't tell you about them because they're secret. They're secret. But I do have one more tiny little note, and this is cute. I posted last night on Twitter that I won my first major crane game. I've won crane games a few times, but it's always like these tiny little prizes. But I won a big old Link figurine. It was so fucking cool, dude. So that was exciting. And I only had to spend 3,000 yen to do it. So I still ended up wasting like $22 or like $18. Dollars. It's called dollars. That's funny. But yeah, that was funny. Anyway, I think I've yapped on long enough. We've talked about a lot of JP stories. I talked about the Ruzolve stuff that I wanted to talk about. One more time. This one's the outro for the Coverman. You're welcome, Coverman. 36 days left on my my anniversary merch. So if you ever wanted a really cool Crimzon Rulez acrylic standee or you wanted that pen, now's your chance. Yeah. And also, the ASMR cat voice pack is still available, just saying. Anyway, it looks like Octavio is currently working on Puppet Commission, so I'm going to take you over there. He's also talking about 3D experiences, so that could be pretty interesting, right? All right, gamers, that's it for me. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all of the support. Please keep supporting the boys. Please, 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 please keep your excitement just a little longer. I will be debuting in 3D on the 9th PST, on the 10th JST. Keep that in mind. I've already posted about it, or retweeted about it on my own page, but just in case you don't remember, here's the time slots. So I will be at 20 o'clock, which is like, I don't know, what, 8 o'clock PDT, and I will be at noon JST. And it's the same times for everybody, all the way down, including the collab, and that's going to be on the 9th or the 10th. Goldie will debut the very next week on the 16th and the 17th. Gerard is the next week after that on the 23rd, the 24th. Octavio is the week after that on the 28th and 29th. And last but not least, 1 week after that, we have our 3D collab, which I am very excited about. I think it's going to be really funny and really good, and I hope you guys love it. Yeah. Anyway, show up or I'll beat you up. That's all. Thanks. Let's go right over to Octavio. Say hi to him for me, okay? Will I be doing poses? I don't know. Depends on what I have time for. Bye. Bye. See you at the 3D. Bye. I'm kidding. I'll see you tomorrow. No, I won't. Don't forget. The Monster Hunter collab was wrong on my schedule. I'll make a tweet about it later. Both those collabs are the same day, so I probably won't see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. If I don't see you at 3D, I will cry so hard I'll fill an ocean. You're going to have to deal with it. Anyway, let's go scare Octavio, shall we? What if I appear right behind him? Scare Octavio. Tell him to look behind him. Bye.